Have we got the most amazing show for you today? It really is going to be incredible. It's going to be one of those shows that I think is going to stick in your mind. Why? The deals that we've got today are absolutely superb. The kits we've got today are absolutely incredible. We've got loads and loads and loads to get through. Let me just show you just one of the strands which we've got coming up today. This is an absolute beauty. This is a strand of a fantastic genuine gemstone that has been dyed this incredible fuchsia pink colour. It's tiger's eye. It's pink tiger's eye. This amazing strand is coming your way a little bit later on. This is such an exciting strand to have here on Jewellery Maker today. We've got the most incredible 6mm rounds here, sorry, 4mm rounds, which have all got that wonderful chatoyancy, that incredible optical property going all the way through them. This beautiful strand's coming your way at about 11 AM this morning. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. So about halfway through the show, this gorgeous strand's going to be coming your way. Limited stock availability. It's going to be the most amazing price. It's going to be less than £10. It's going to be coming your way in a little while. Now, in the morning, we always love to give you an early bird special. We love to start off with the early bird. The early bird catches the worm, and the early bird special is always something that is either going to be brand new that maybe you haven't seen before, or something that we can do a really special price on, and that's exactly what we're going to be giving you this morning. This incredible early bird special. You've got to be on those phone lines, Eddie. You've got to be in... Did you see Jack's hand then? Just give us a wave. Just give us a wave. It's ruining the illusion of live television, isn't it? Ruining the illusion of live television. Louise is with us today. Louise, as you can see, is the invisible lady. There she is. Hi, Louise. Hello, Carol. She arrived just a little bit late because she was stuck in traffic. God love her. And like I said, the roads have been an absolute nightmare this morning. But hopefully you're okay. Hopefully we're all ready to go. Now, the early bird special this morning is going to be something big. It's going to be something really unbelievably useful. It's going to be an absolutely unmissable deal. Now, eye pins. Eye pins are a finding which, let's face it, eye pins are unbelievably useful. What are eye pins used for? Thanks, Jack. Ruining the illusion of live television again. Eye pins, they're absolutely superb. If you want to get maybe... if you want to create maybe a gemstone chain, if you want to get a gemstone and have an eyelet on either side, then eye pins like this are absolutely fantastic. You literally get your genuine gemstone, you thread it onto your eye pin, you create another little eye at the either end, and then you can have your very own gemstone chain. It's also fantastic if you want to make dangly earrings and maybe you want to have gemstones hanging from the bottom or maybe a tassel hanging from the bottom. Eye pins are really fantastic. Now, if you are a jewellery maker and you have started an order with us either already this morning, or indeed if you are a jewellery maker who started an order ages and ages ago, you will know free with your first order you get a free tutorial DVD and a free tutorial booklet. And in fact, I think in this booklet you actually have, there is actually a demo in here of how to make a basic loop. Now, these are very simple to do, but they are time consuming. They are time consuming to do, so your very own basic loop. There are loads of demonstrations in this tutorial booklet, and of course your tutorial DVD as well, which you get free with your first order. So if you do start your order today, for the first time you're going to be getting a free tutorial booklet and DVD with this as well. So you can make your own eye pins, no problem at all, but it is quite a time-consuming thing to do. Not only that, but you're going to be using a lot of metal. This is silver-plated copper you're going to be getting here, and you are going to be getting a pack of 100 of these eye pins. 100 eye pins. Absolutely fantastic. So 100 silver-plated copper head pins. Absolutely fantastic. How long would it take you to make all these eye pins? How long would it take you to craft all of these eye pins? And how much wire would you actually end up using? Today, we've done all the hard work for you, and that's really what Jewellery Maker is about. Jewellery Maker is well, we like to focus really on the kind of creativity. Yes, it does involve a certain amount of skills which you will accrue over the years and over the weeks and over the months, but we want you to be able to focus as much as you can and as much as you want on the creativity behind the jewelry, designing it, physically making it, and making something which is absolutely beautiful. And not only that, but saving you time. So this is why we give you deals like this. Now, you simply have to be on the phone lines as early as you can. It is a free phone number from a BT landline. It's 0800 6444 655, or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Copy and paste the code into the website. Now, we have literally done all the hard work for you. So all you have to do is decide how you want to use these eye pins, where you want to use these eye pins, how you can incorporate them into your genuine gemstone jewelry. The possibilities are endless. It's got to be a great deal. It's got to be a great deal for you to get involved with. So today, 100 silver-plated copper head pins, £1.95. You've got to get it in your basket now. You've got to do it now. This is exactly what we love doing with the early bird special. It's giving you a deal, giving you an opportunity to go and get something which is absolutely beautiful, which is really, really, really versatile for a price which is just incredible. Less than £2 for your silver-plated copper eye pins, 40 millimeters in diameter. The phone lines have gone absolutely bananas, which is great to see. We're expecting a really, really, really busy show today. Don't forget, it's one lot of P&P of just £2.95 per order, not per item, which is really, really brilliant to know. Not only that, but if you want to add more than one pack of these onto your order, just speak to the call centre or Live Help and we'll be able to do that for you. If the quantity is there, we will definitely be able to do that for you, no problem at all. Something so useful, something so incredibly versatile, something so brilliant. And yours today for less than £2. There's a lot of you there. There's a queue in the minute on the phone lines of about a minute, so just hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. For less than £2, look at what you are physically getting here. 100 silver-plated copper eye pins here. Absolutely wonderful. All of these eye pins created by hand, all of these eye pins ready and waiting for you to use and for you to incorporate in your pieces of genuine gemstone jewelry. These are also fantastic if you are going to be making lots of pieces maybe to go to a craft fair with, if you're going to be making lots of stretchy bracelets, or you're going to be making lots of dangly earrings, or you're going to be making lots of beautiful necklaces with gemstone links on them. These are going to be absolutely perfect for you because we've saved you so much time by physically making these eye pins for you. Absolutely wonderful. Well, and to every single one of you on the phone lines, there's lots of you there, which is great to see. Well done. The queue at the minute is just over a minute on the phone line, so just hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. Well done to every single one of you there. Right, so moving on, if you want to get involved with any deal this morning, even if you can't remember the code, but you can remember what it was, maybe roughly what time it was played, speak to the call centre for Live Help and we should be able to add that onto your order if the quantity is there. These kind of deals, though, they do go very, very quickly. I've already got more people coming to the phone lines now, which is really, really great to see. Do hold those lines and I'll answer your call as soon as we can. Well done. Right, now, next, I've got a 2-for-1 deal here. Again, you know what we love bringing to you on Jewellery Maker. We love bringing you bundles which are really, really fantastic prices, where you're going to be making great savings. Deals like this for less than £2, you know, 100 findings, which is just fantastic. And we also love to give you, effectively, a buy one, get one free. I love a bit of buy one, get one free, don't you? Buy one, get one free. I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to bargains. I did a bit of a supermarket shop yesterday, and the amount of stuff that I bought yesterday, I mean, we're talking food goods here, that were buy one, get one free. I thought, well, I can freeze the other one and then eat the other one now. I actually went home, and you know, you end up eating it, and then you just end up keeping the other one in the fridge. You know, it's just, you feel like you're getting something for free, which effectively you are. You are. Now, I've got 2 strands of red agate here. Let me just show you the size, the shape, the quality you are going to be getting here. There is still a queue on the phone lines from the last game, so just hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. We are going to be very, very, very busy this morning. Well, which is absolutely fantastic because we've got some absolutely great deals coming your way. This is red agate. My goodness me, this is an absolutely beautiful strand. Red agate, one of the most popular gemstones on Jewellery Maker, especially for this time of year as well, when we're going from summer into autumn into winter. And oh my goodness me, you are going to see this colour everywhere over the upcoming weeks, months as well. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, the great thing about red agate, particularly in this strand you can see in front of you here, is the fact that each one of these gemstones has got that slight different colour, that slight different shade. We haven't gone for exact colour matching. We could have done, but we've gone for that organic quality. We've gone for the unique qualities that each one of these gemstones brings to you. Now, note, these gemstones have been individually faceted, individually cut into these shapes and individually faceted. Not only that, but they've been double drilled. Now, double drilled gemstones are fantastic if you want to make a double strand necklace, if you want to make a single strand necklace into a double strand necklace, if you want to make a double or triple strand bracelets. If you watched the macrame show yesterday with Mark, you can use double drilled gemstones really, really effectively with your macrame work as well. There is a whole host of opportunities and uses for your double drilled gemstones. Now, can you imagine how much more difficult it is to get a gemstone and put one hole through it? It's got to be single drilled, yeah? Now that in itself is a tricky task. It's generally done by machine in cases like this, but that's a fairly tricky thing to do. These haven't been single drilled, these have been double drilled. This is an entirely different way of drilling gemstones. An entirely different set of drills are used to drill gemstones like this. When you want double drilled gemstones, you've really got to be exactly sure that the quality you have is incredible, because if there's a tiny bit of pressure that is under or over, then you will not be successful. You've got to be exactly sure and positive of the quality of the gemstones you've got going on here, which of course we have been. Now these are frosted, faceted, red agate double drilled squares. Absolutely beautiful. You're not going to be getting one strand, you're going to be getting two. Now, what kind of price are you used to seeing for these double drilled strands? I've seen these in agate. Sorry, no, not agate. Have I seen them in agate? I don't think I've seen it in red agate before. I've seen it in amethyst. I've seen it in white quartz, smoky quartz maybe. The kind of prices I've seen for double drilled strands like this, between what, 12 and 17 pounds? Now, sorry, Deanna, what was that? Oh, perfect. So when this individual strand was launched, it was £13.45, and that was for one strand, okay? So £13.45p. And then it was price slashed, because that's what we do on Jewellery Maker. Yeah, we love to price slash things. Then it was price slashed. Today, you are going to be getting not just one strand, but two strands, and you're not going to be getting it for £13.45p. You're going to be getting it at the price slashing price. Your deal today for two glorious autumnal wintry strands of bright red agate, £9.95. That's absolutely wonderful. These are big 10mm double drilled strands of red agate. Absolutely gorgeous, and yours today for less than £10. Oh my goodness me. Do you know something? I haven't presented on the Late Show for the last few weeks because I've been away with work and various different bits and pieces, so I haven't been able to present on the Late Show. Even on the Late Show, a 2-for-1 deal on double drilled strands. I cannot remember the last time we did a double drilled strand 2-for-1 deal for less than £10. That is absolutely wonderful. Even if I was standing here and I was saying it's £15.95, it's £14.95 for two strands, that's an incredible deal. You are effectively getting 2-for-1 strands here. And that is a true 2-for-1 deal, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Get on those phone lines, enjoy, and oh my goodness me, over the upcoming weeks and months, you will see more and more designs, not just done by our guest designers, but also sent in by you for the Wall of Fame, which we'll be showing you a little bit later on, which have been created using double drilled strands. There is so much versatility in strands like this. It's absolutely incredible. Such as the macrame pieces which Mark made yesterday, such as beautiful double strand necklaces where you really, in fact, is that double drill? Are those double drill gemstones there? Louise, would you mind passing me that one there? I've just spotted on the Wall of Fame, we're going to be showing this to you. Perfect. Look at this design. This is amazing. Just proof that double drilled gemstones are being used all the time. This incredible necklace and earring set here, which has been sent in by Lorraine. Now, can you see, hopefully you can see, the strands, which the beading thread which she's put through these double drilled gemstones have been brought together by these single gemstones here. Okay, but she's used the double drilled qualities to kind of thread and kind of get that gorgeous kind of weaving quality going throughout these double drilled gemstones. Not only that, but look at this bracelet. Now, who made this? Tom! Tom! Come and give us a wave, Tom. Lovely Tom made.
Hello.
This is amazing. Look at this. You made this last night. Did it take you a long time?
Yeah, it did actually. It took me about 2 hours.
Took them a couple of hours, but oh my goodness me, you've used the double drilled gemstones here with macrame, and that's from watching the demo that Mark showed yesterday.
Yeah.
I think that deserves a round of applause. That was amazing, Tom. So this is how to use your double drilled gemstones. This is incredible. Not only have we got Wall of Fame, we've got crew members making their very own pieces of jewellery using double drilled gemstones as well. So even more reason to get involved. It's $9.95, an absolutely incredible 2-for-1 deal for you today. Get involved when you can. Give us a call on our free phone number 0800 6444 655 or get involved on our website. That is jewellerymaker.com. Copy and paste that code into your website. Absolutely brilliant. Isn't that gorgeous? That's amazing. How are you this morning, Louise?
I'm good. Now I'm here.
Talk to me about the traffic this morning, Louise.
There was an accident on the M1, just near the M42, and I've been stuck in non-moving traffic for over an hour.
Is that kind of a slightly exhausted, maniacal laugh there, rather than a, oh, I'm so happy? That must have been, you must have been tearing your hair out.
Yeah.
Were you thinking, I'm not going to get there, I'm not going to get there, oh my goodness me. Was it a bit stressful?
A little bit, but I'm fine now I'm here.
Also, I can't imagine you getting stressed out. You don't seem like a stressy person.
Yeah, not very often, no.
No. She's fine. She's fine. She's happy. She's great. She's here. The sunny world of Jewellery Maker, the sunny, happy world of Jewellery Maker, where the sun is always shining. We're all fine. Do you fancy a challenge this morning, Louise?
Yeah.
So not only we challenged Louise with actually getting here this morning, but also challenging her with some incredible genuine gemstones. Now, where are we going to go, lovely Deanna? This one here. Yes, brilliant. Now, this is something which, now, where to start with this kit? This kit is something which you may have seen quite a while ago. Was it not? Oh my goodness me, right. This kit is a kit which, oh my goodness me, this is gonna take you back. It's absolutely incredible. It's called Sunset Boulevard. And this kit is going right back to what we used to bring you with kits. Now, take a look at the gemstones you're going to be getting here. They're absolutely beautiful. It will all come clear in just a couple of seconds. Have a look at this incredible lot of gemstones here. Absolutely beautiful. You are going to be getting 3 genuine gemstone strands here. I'll take them off here and so I can show you them individually. Gold obsidian. Obsidian is an absolutely incredible genuine gemstone. You have this wonderful opaque quality. It's a little bit like tiger's eye. Well, how can a black gemstone be like tiger's eye? Right, okay. Golden obsidian. Can you see? As I turn it round, has got that wonderful, almost a schiller, almost like sun breaking through storm clouds, almost like a chatoyancy from tiger's eye. This incredible gemstone strand has got golden smatterings as well as being jet black. It's absolutely beautiful. These are plain round, 6mm in diameter, 80 carats in total. Really beautiful quality. Really versatile size as well. 6mm plain rounds are just incredible to use. Now, you're going to be getting another 2 gemstone strands here. Have a look at these. These are big. These are big and chunky. These are gorgeous carnelian faceted nuggets here. Amazing. 16 by 12mm in diameter, 520 carats. They are big, they are bold, and oh my goodness me, a little bit like the red agate that we bought you just a few seconds ago. These carnelians are fantastic because look at the variance in colour. Look at the range of colour you're going to be getting here. In fact, these will go really beautifully with the double drilled 2-for-1 deal we just bought you actually. Highly faceted, highly polished. The lengths that we go to bring you this kind of natural quality is unbelievable. Each one of these gemstones has been faceted, drilled, highly polished, and it probably would have gone in a tumbling machine from anywhere between 1 to 2 days to really get that smoothness, to really take any kind of sharp edges off it, to make it as smooth and as tactile as possible. So you've got 2 strands here looking gorgeous, but there is another strand. There is another strand. This is hematite, and oh my goodness me, I am a huge fan of hematite. Now, Paula, who is the head of Jewellery Maker, head of channel. She has just come back from Hong Kong after sourcing loads of beautiful genuine gemstones, loads of gorgeous gemstone strands. Do you know the gemstone that she found it most difficult to get hold of? Hematite. Hematite is almost impossible for us to get hold of at the minute. I don't know how much more we're going to be able to bring to you before Christmas. It really is looking like hematite is something which we just are not able to get hold of at the minute at all. That's not to say we won't get more of it in, but at the minute, and judging by the experience that Paula had last week, it is very, very, very difficult to get hold of. So hematite, absolutely brilliant. Now this incredible kit with your beautiful 520 carat strand of carnelian, 300 carat strand of hematite, 80 carat strand of golden obsidian. This is where this kit might be taking you back a little bit, because this comes with 95 sterling silver. Look at the findings you're going to be getting with this kit. This is amazing, because these are the silver findings. These are the silver findings that we used to give you with our beautiful gemstone kits. Now, I know we have had so many people who've been sending us emails saying, you know, fantastic kits, really, really, really love them, really love the copper plate, the silver plated copper findings. Do you think there's any chance that we could see any of the older style kits as well with the old 95 sterling silver findings in? We've got one. Just purely by chance, we've got one today. So you're going to be getting 10. You're going to be getting 10 crimp beads, 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, 10 silver ball head pins, and 2 pairs of shepherd's hook findings as well. And you're also going to be getting, this is a blast from the past. This is absolutely incredible. This is lovely. It's like an old friend. It's like an old friend. It's like being put in contact with somebody on Facebook you haven't seen for years. It's lovely. Unbranded. This is so gorgeous. This is like unbranded beading thread, elastic, and monofilament. Amazing. So this really, really, really is a kit which is taking me back. I mean, is it taking me back as well?
It's a bit, yeah.
It's really nice to see, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and classic.
It's a classic. It is a classic. It really is a classic, because you're going to be getting the 3 genuine gemstone strands, you're going to be getting your unbranded monofilament beading elastic and thread, and you're also going to be getting your 95 sterling silver findings. So everybody who's ever put on our Facebook page or sent an email, or guests that we've had in, guest designers that we've had in, or people who've come in on workshop days who've said, do you reckon we could just see kind of 1 or 2 kind of older kits? This has never been played before. Today, it's your chance. Now, this is actually Louise's challenge, which I think is really, really nice that it's your challenge today, Louise. I think this is absolutely gorgeous, don't you? Nice shapes and sizes as well, don't you think?
Yeah, a nice mixture. And the kind of rondelle shape of the hematite is lovely because it's really versatile. And I love hematite as well. So it's like, if we can't get any more.
Are you slightly worried that we're finding it really difficult to get?
Yeah. I taught my husband how to make Shambhala style bracelets as well, and he uses hematite in those, and I'm like, if I can't get any more.
I know, it's something which we're finding it really, really difficult to get hold of at the minute. So hematite like this, big rondelles. Can't remember the last time I saw big sources of hematite either. So this kit is an absolute must for you if you love your hematite. Now, this will go beautifully with the double draw 2-for-1 deal that we just bought you. Not only that, but this is perfect for this time of year. Loads of autumnal colours in here. Beautiful kind of classic hematite luster as well. And of course, that gorgeous, gorgeous golden glow from the golden obsidian as well. Now, this is, like I say, Louise's challenge today. We've got to bring you this incredible kit at the most amazing price, haven't we? Now, I remember on Jewellery Maker, I remember when we first started, and we first started bringing you kits a little bit like this, with the same kind of findings, with the elastic monofilament and the beading thread, and there were 3 strands, okay? I remember when we first started, the most amount of kits that we had in a design was we probably started with about 50 or 60 kits, and that has gone up and up and up and up and up, where today, you know, we can have anything up to, what, 200-300 kits in one design. You know, this really is such a success story, but isn't it lovely to see something which goes right back to those early days, right back to those classic days? I don't know how many more times we're going to be able to bring you these kind of classic kits, and hopefully we're going to be able to bring you more of these. Judging by the amount of people on the phone lines and the amount of these that have already been allocated, clearly you are really, really, really liking these as well. This is like going back in time. It's really, really incredible. So hopefully, if we're looking back to something which is a classic, and we're kind of looking back to something which could have been launched, I suppose, a few months ago, or maybe even a year ago, hopefully we can bring you a price which is really, really, really nice and low. We've managed to keep our prices so unbelievably low as we've gone through Jewellery Maker, and today this kit is yours for $14.95. The most amazing deal, the most incredible opportunity for you today. Yes, you're going to be getting well over 800 carats of genuine gemstones. Yes, you are going to be getting your 925 sterling silver findings, 25 of them. You're going to be getting crimp beads, head pins, bolt ring clasps and jump rings, and your shepherd's hook findings as well. And you're going to be getting your monofilament, your beading thread and your elastic, and that is all for less than £15. An amazing, amazing, amazing deal. Now, right at the beginning of Jewellery Maker, when we first started, there was no way that we'd be able to bring you a kit with this amount in it for a price like that. But oh my goodness me, it's like we're almost rewarding you. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Now, you're going to be getting a 30-day money-back guarantee with this kit. Not only that, but it's only one lot of P&P of $2.95 per order. It's not per item, it's per order. A really, really, really stunning kit here. Gorgeous, gorgeous qualities. Louise, what kind of pieces are you thinking of with regards to this
Well,
kit?
I don't know if I'm allowed to venture outside the findings that are in it, but if I am, definitely a ring out of the carnelian. That would be beautiful.
Oh, that's interesting.
But just simple threading on things, and maybe doing something with the beading thread, so you've got
That'd be nice.
loops and things like that.
Do you know what? I'm going to give you permission to venture outside of the findings.
Thanks, Carol.
Only because I know you, only because I love you. But I will personally give you permission to do that.
Okay, cool.
It's a gorgeous challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really lovely. And as you said, it's so nice to get something which is a real classic on Jewellery Maker. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is as much of a classic on Jewellery Maker as the I don't know, the little black dresses to Chanel, or the lady suit is to Yves Saint Laurent. You know, this is absolutely a classic, classic, classic. Get it in your basket, which is absolutely brilliant. There is a bit of a queue building on the phone lines, so just hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. We are expecting to be really, 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 really busy today. If you want to add on to your order the 2-for-1 deal that we gave you just a few seconds ago, which is 2 strands of double drilled red agate faceted squares. If you want to add those onto your order for $9.95, then speak to the call centre and Live Help and we'll be able to add those onto your order if there are any of those left. Not only that, but if you also want to add onto your order the deal for 100 silver plated copper eye pins that we took down to $1.95. Then just add those to your order. Speak to the call centre for Live Help and we'll definitely be able to add those onto your order. So that's 100 silver-plated copper eye pins, and that is for just £1.95. Then just go for it. That is absolutely amazing, just incredible. So add them to your order. Get involved when you can. It's going to be a really, really, really busy show. The queue at the minute is about a minute and a half. It is a free phone number from a BT landline, so if you are calling from a BT landline, then the phone call's free anyway. Well done to every single one of you there. Absolutely brilliant. Now, well, that was an exciting way to start the show. Isn't that brilliant? Now, this chain here. Oh my goodness me. This is incredible. I remember when we first launched our aluminium chain, and we launched it in gold colour, in silver colour and in black. We knew it was going to be popular. But oh my goodness me, we have had to reorder the aluminium chain so much. It's absolutely incredible. I think the thing which I love about it is the fact that it's so versatile. It's very, very light. It's very, very versatile. And oh my goodness me, this next bundle, you are just going to love it because the colours are incredible. Right, let's start off. How about a metre of silver coloured chain. Just gorgeous. These are just wonderful. These look absolutely fantastic, especially in the kind of season and the kind of the kind of season where we are now, because there is so much mixed media jewellery around at the minute where people are using chain with wooden beads, with leather, with gemstones, with cloth. You know, there is so much mixed media pieces about at the minute. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, so you're going to be getting silver textured aluminium oval curb chain. These are around about 13 by 18 millimetres in diameter, each one of these links. We then give you gold textured, this is just gorgeous, gold flat textured aluminium oval cable chain. These are about 17 by 24 millimetres. Now these are the colours which I've seen before. I've also seen a black strand, so black coloured aluminium chain as well. This is something though that I've never seen. I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love. Purple. Purple coloured aluminium loop chain. This is gorgeous. I have seen some of the most some of the most incredible designs I've seen Jewellery Maker guest designers and also Wall of Fame entries create so far this year have incorporated this chain. There is something so decadent about it. So you're going to be getting silver, gold coloured, and you're also going to be getting purple coloured. There's so much more. How about pink coloured? Pink coloured aluminium chain. This is absolutely wonderful. Pink, purple, gold and silver. I've never seen these colours before. They are absolutely wonderful. How about we throw into the mix, how about some green textured curb chain here. 13 by 18 millimeters in diameter. This is absolutely amazing. So you're going to be getting green coloured, pink coloured, gold coloured, purple coloured, silver coloured. I've got one more for you. This is absolutely amazing. Electric blue. This is amazing. I love these. Now think, you can separate each one of these links out and make a multicolored chain. You can put them with genuine gemstones. The great thing about these is because they're aluminium is that you can have that triple strand necklace. You can have that big collar necklace. And you know what? It's hardly going to weigh anything. It's hardly going to weigh anything because aluminium is extremely light. Now let me just show you one of these individual links just so you can kind of get an idea about how to use these. You can see here that these links here have got a little slit just there. Now these are so easy to use. You can literally open them just as if you were opening a jump ring or an eye pin, and you can just link these together. They are absolutely wonderful. Now Louise, have you used these chains before?
Once.
Once.
Yeah,
Which ones have you used? The kind of gold or the silver coloured or the black coloured?
Silver. Was it silver? No, it was green and turquoise in a pack.
Really?
Yeah, there's quite small link. It was the late show I was on, and they're just brilliant because the links open straight away.
I saw it on the Late Show. You made some gorgeous dangly earrings.
Yeah. And I made a multi-stranded necklace as well because you're right, they're really light.
They are really light. I was on the Day Show the day after Louise was on the Late Show, and there was all this jewellery. There were loads of pieces. You made a beautiful flower pendant as well, didn't you? And there was all this jewellery on the desk, and I came in, and there was silence in the studio. Everyone was just standing around the jewellery going, "Who made this? This is the most amazing jewellery." And then it was Louise's jewellery, and we were all just going crazy. It is absolutely incredible. The pieces that you made some long earrings, didn't you?
Yeah, proper shoulder adjusters.
Shoulder adjusters. And you can do it with chain like this.
Absolutely, yeah. Because it's so light. You could do multi-strands. I mean, I just did a single strand, but yeah, it's so light and comes apart really easily because it's ready cut, but it goes back because it's really solid. It's solid. Yeah. So they open and close really easily. Yeah. It's
lovely to get something which is solid yet pliable and workable. And there's not many metals that can say that they do that. But if you think maybe about a bike frame, a lot of bike frames are aluminium, very strong, but extremely light. If you think about things like that, this is exactly the kind of material which this chain is made out of. So in summary, you're going to be getting the silver coloured, you're going to be getting the turquoise coloured, the purple coloured, the gold coloured, the pink coloured, and the green as well. This is as light as a feather. It really honestly is. The possibilities are endless, and I've seen so many designs on the high street using chains like this. Everything from handbag straps to straps on maxi dresses, to necklaces, bracelets, earrings, belts. You know, it is absolutely fantastic. Headbands as well. There are so many ways in which you can use these. Now, individually, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands here. Individually, each. Do you have the individual prices for these? Do you have the individual prices for these? Seriously? Really? Individually, each one of these on our website, $4.95. That's amazing. Hang on a minute. So for 6, you're looking at what? You're looking at about £30, aren't you? Okay, brilliant. Well, I think that's more than fantastic. I think that's absolutely great. You're going to be able to use these in so many different designs. Deanna's just said, but Carol, but. There's always a but, isn't there? There's always a but. Do you know what? On Jewellery Maker, though, it's never a bad but. Only ever a good but. Okay. So your chainmail pack, where you are going to be getting 6 strands in assorted shapes and sizes for your gorgeous, brightly coloured aluminium chain. Your deal today for 6 of these chains. Less than £20, that's amazing. That's around about a £10 saving there. That's absolutely fantastic. You're going to be getting so many beautiful colours here, so many wonderful assortments. I would love to see maybe the turquoise and the gold mixed in together. I think that would be an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous match. Maybe even the purple and the green. I mean, that is absolutely colour blocking. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And I cannot wait to see the designs that you send in to the Wall of Fame, which will be going to throughout the show. I can't wait to see your designs which you send in for the Wall of Fame, which use these chains. They're absolutely wonderful. I've only ever heard great things about these chains. I've only ever heard great things. They're light, they're versatile, they're easy to use. You don't need really, really, really strong tools to have to do this. You can absolutely make this into pieces of jewelry using the toolkit which you get from Jewellery Maker. You know, it really is the most incredible thing. Now, if I just pop one of these up to my neckline, just so you can kind of get an idea of size, shape. This one's one of the larger strands. Just this. On its own, I'd wear this just on its own with a dress like this. Just on its own, I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? So a really kind of smooth link you're going to be getting here. Nice big link. It's kind of, yeah, beautiful kind of smooth texture you're going to be getting here. Whereas, let's say the purple strand you're going to be getting is a lot more textured, which I'll show you as well. So look how much more textured this is. It's so great to be able to get this kind of assortment throughout a pack like this. It's absolutely incredible. And for less than £20, that is such a huge, look at that. Look at that. Such a huge saving as well. Well done. If these are priced $4.95 each individually on our website, and you are going to be getting 6 for less than 20, you do the math. It's incredible, isn't it? What a great, great, great deal. Awesome. Well done to all of you there. Absolutely wonderful. And I think the great thing about these as well is that it doesn't necessarily need to be just set into contemporary jewelry. It can be really nice and classic as well. Just imagine maybe some of the silver or gold chain, just 1 or 2 of the links being used with some beautiful pearls, and you'd have something which looks really, really, really classic there. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done to all of you on the phone lines. There's loads of you there. Really, really, really wonderful to see. These make great earrings, a great toggle class if you want to make toggle class, belts, straps, headbands. Think outside the box. Don't necessarily just think about genuine gemstone jewelry with these, because they're so big, they're so versatile, they're so strong as well, that you can really use these in an abundance of different ways. Absolutely incredible, beautiful colours as well. For less than £20, well done to all of you on the phone lines there. Do hold those lines. There is a little bit of a queue at the minute. We are really, really, really busy this morning. So just hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. Well done. That's great. Isn't that awesome? I like that. Jack, you make your own jewellery, don't you? Jack's on cameras at the minute. He makes his own jewellery. It's so lovely. There he is. Would you use a chain like this? I mean, how would you use a chain like this?
Into a bracelet and I'll thread.
Into a bracelet, threading cord.
Through it, so it sort of goes, one goes up and down, and the other one goes the opposite.
So threading cord through the chain. I think that's a lovely idea. So you see, he's actually doing this. I think I know what you mean. Threading in and out, like a weave technique. Yeah. You can use it in so many different ways. You can use it for guys' jewelry, girls' jewelry. It can be for somebody really, really nice and who's really into their kind of funky clothes. It could be somebody who loves their classics. It's absolutely incredible. Love that. That's a great bundle. Judging by the amount of you who've called up for that, that's very exciting indeed. There is still genuine chance available if you want to add that to your order, then just go for it. Right. Where are we going to go now, lovely? Oh, hang on. 3-strand pack that has 1 strand of wood. Yes, perfect. How about a 3-strand pack? I fancy that. I fancy that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, something else which is very, very versatile. Very, very light. And if you wanted to make that 3-strand necklace, just like the aluminium, which is very, very light, why not try using wood? Wood is the most fantastic material to use, and again and again and again, I'm seeing in the glossy mags, I'm seeing on those kind of glossy mags which contain pieces of jewellery and fashion items that you see on the catwalks. There is so much mixed media design about at the minute, whether it's between wood and leather, or whether it's glass and cloth. You know, there is so many mixed media pieces about at the minute. So beautiful kind of ivory coloured wooden bicones here, which just look beautiful, and they're really, really, really stunning. Now, I've got wood jasper here as well. So effectively it is jasper, but it's this gorgeous kind of, it's kind of like a mustardy colour. It's really, really, really unusual. And you can see each one of these genuine gemstones has got that gorgeous, almost like a grain of wood going all the way through. It's absolutely beautiful. These are slightly irregular sizes and shapes, and we've really focused on bringing you big, chunky beads. Big chunky beads which showcase the very, very best qualities in these jaspers. I mean, they look absolutely beautiful, don't they? Really, really, really stunning. I'm imagining this maybe with some gorgeous kind of colours, maybe with some khakis, all those kind of colours which are really, really, really popular during the autumn and winter. Not only that, but don't you think this will go really beautifully with the Sunset Boulevard kit that we just bought to you, and with the 2-for-1 deal on the red agate as well. Now, there are more than 2 strands here. There's another one here. Frost faceted smoky quartz. Absolutely gorgeous. This 3-strand pack for me, I cannot think of a better time of year to be coming to get a 3-strand pack like this than right now, because what you've got here are those smoky autumnal tones. This gorgeous strand of smoky quartz here, it's got those kind of bonfire qualities to it. This is such an amazing time of year. It's such an assault on the senses. You have this incredible, you know, there are wonderful colours everywhere, wonderful sunsets, really, really beautiful leaves on trees when they're coming off the trees, and just the most wonderful colours, and the smell of bonfires. You know, it's the most amazing time of year. And this 3-strand pack, I think, really does echo that move from summer into autumn. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, Louise, I personally think this 3-strand pack is great because it is going to suit anyone's skin tone, anyone's hair colour, eye colour. It's a really kind of neutral 3-strand pack, don't you think?
Yeah, it's unisex as well, so you can make men's jewellery out of it too.
You could, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
These big, chunky kind of bricks of wood jasper, they'd look great in a macrame bracelet for a guy, wouldn't they?
Or even just one of them as a feature at the front of a necklace.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So you could easily get away with it with all 3 of those.
And wooden beads tend to be really popular with guys as well, because there are lots of guys who I know wear pieces of jewellery and they wear them all the time. They wear them in the shower, they wear them if they go swimming in the sea, they wear them literally all the time. And wooden beads are great because they wear very well, don't they?
Absolutely, you can do anything to them. Yeah, and if you put it on cord, then you've not got any rusting issues. And
yeah. Do you know, that's a really, really great idea. It is a really fantastic unisex 3-strand pack, this one. It's such a good point, Louise, because you've got something which is very, very versatile. You've got something which will appeal to guys and to ladies. I mean, this would look great if it was a stretchy bracelet worn by a guy, but equally, if you wanted to wear this and make this into a gorgeous long necklace and make it into a necklace that you wear over the top of a gorgeous kind of cream-coloured cable knit jumper in the winter, you know, fantastic. It really is so. Now, it's got to be the right kind of price, isn't it? We've already shown you some amazing price points today. $19.95 for 6 strands of aluminium chain. We've shown you $14.95 for an incredible kit. We've shown you $1.95 for 100 eye pins. We've got to make this worth your while, haven't we? We've got to make it worth your while, because you can love something as much as you want, but it's got to be the right price. You've come to the right place, because it is going to be the most incredible deal. It is going to be the most awesome, awesome, awesome quality. Brand new 3-strand pack for you today, available for 24 hours only. $11.95. There is a whole host of quality here. There is a whole host of quality and versatility right in front of you. Wooden beads, wooden jasper, and of course your highly faceted frosted smoky quartz rondelles. Yours today for less than £12. Absolutely superb. 0800 6444 655. That's your deal today. That's your opportunity to come in and get involved. Well done, every single one of you on the phone lines there. Absolutely superb. Well done. A brand new 3-strand pack for you today. And if you want to come in and get more than one of these, speak to the call centre. I've helped. If the quantity's there, you will definitely be able to get more than one of these, which is absolutely brilliant. Not only that, but don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get this home and you hold it up without a jumper and maybe it doesn't go, you can send it back if you want to. I'd be tempted just to keep it for my stash. A Jewellery Maker's stash is very, very, very big indeed. In fact, I think you can judge somebody's commitment to Jewellery Maker by the size of their stash. Would you agree with me, Louise?
Yeah.
And how big is your stash, Louise?
quite big.
Are you going to have to move house at some point?
I'm just going to need its own room.
So many of our guest designers actually have their own room. Starts off as a corner or as a selection of tubs, of old ice cream tubs. No, 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 no. We're talking people having to have entire rooms dedicated just to Jewellery Maker. Long-suffering husbands being cast out of the office just to make way for Jewellery Maker. Seriously, it has happened. It has happened so much. It's addictive. Jewellery making is addictive. It's therapeutic. It's so much fun. There's a real sense of community here as well. And you'll see that when we talk about the Wall of Fame, when we read out some of your texts this morning as well. Do send us texts if you want to give us a shout out or if you have any questions for Louise. We'd love to hear from you. It's 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio and text us charge at your standard network rate. $11.95 for a gorgeous, gorgeous 3-strand pack here. It is brand new. It will be available until 9 AM tomorrow morning or until it sells out, whatever happens first. A great, great, great deal for you today. Well done. This would look great with hemp. It would look great with wire, with memory wire. It really has got a whole host of possibilities here. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Well done to all of you there. Do hold those lines. So still some of those available if you want to add that to your order, but be quick. Be really, really, really quick. Now, I've got a brand new kit. I was going to say our first brand new kit, but it's not. Because we've already showed you Sunset Boulevard, which I know Louise is working on at the minute, aren't you? Have you made a ring already? She does not hang about. She does not hang about. Now, this first kit, it is a sign of how much Jewellery Maker has moved on. So we showed you that gorgeous Sunset Boulevard kit where you got 3 strands, you got the unbranded monofilament elastic and beading thread. It was absolutely gorgeous. You got 20 odd findings, 95 sterling silver findings. Gorgeous, gorgeous kit. Over the years, we've made little tweaks to our kits. With this particular kit here, you are going to be getting added extras. You are going to be getting something a little bit different here, and something which is a real sign of how Jewellery Maker has developed for the better over the years. Now, what are you going to be getting? I love strands like this, but I'm always in a bit of a dilemma because I look at strands like this strand of smoky quartz 4mm faceted rounds, and I look at this strand and I think, wouldn't that just look great just restranded into a bracelet or a necklace? Wouldn't that just look like a strand of maybe cognac diamonds? You know, these are absolutely beautiful. Now, these smoky quartz are going to be faceted by machine. So you basically have big, rough qualities of smoky quartz, which are then made into small, manageable chunks, which are then faceted, cut down into cubes. This is all done by hand. So it's all done by hand. And then each one of these gemstones is then put in a tumbling machine to get the kind of rough edges off it. They're then all put into the desired kind of mold, if you like, the kind of size which these gemstones are going to be faceted into. In this case, it would have been 4mm casings. You've then got a gorgeous genuine gemstone that comes out the other end. And that process could have taken half a day or so. You've then got to think, right, okay, these gemstones have now got to be faceted, they've then got to be drilled. That's all done by machine as well, but oh my goodness me, we're talking about different machines for different jobs. From start to end, you're looking, and obviously this is from the gemstone actually being formed, because don't forget, way before then, you've got hundreds, thousands, millions, maybe even billions of years for the gemstone to actually be formed. Then it's got to be mined, then it's got to go to the rough stone market, then it's got to be bought, then it's got to be cut down. And it's only when it arrives in the cutting house in places like Guangzhou in China that process can actually start. But before then, you're talking hundreds, thousands, millions of years. Now, for this gemstone strand to get from the cutting house or the rough stone market even, right through to this strand here, we're talking weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, because everything that is sent to us from China is shipped over by boat. So we're talking another 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, literally, for these pieces to arrive here. The quality control process which each one of these strands goes through is unbelievably lengthy. Even before it leaves countries like China, it will have gone through a 2 to 3 stage quality control process for you to get a strand like this. So you've got 30 carats of smoky quartz here, absolutely beautiful, and the 10% I know is there to just restrand this. But oh my goodness me, when you see the strands we've got in this kit, it's easy to see why some amazing pieces have been made. White quartz plain rounds, 6mm in diameter, absolutely beautiful. They're plain, they're simple, and they are just full of clarity and quality. They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? So clear quartz plain rounds here, 6mm in diameter. Then we offer you another strand here. Now this strand here is a strand of moonstone. When I was lucky enough to be out in China a couple of weeks ago, is it last week, couple of weeks, it doesn't matter. It was a strand which I really wanted to see faceted. And we had the chance to go around one of our suppliers' factories where the gemstones are faceted. A really nice guy called Jackie, and I said, "Do you have any moonstone that we can have a look at?" Because it's a real favourite of mine. He is having such difficulties getting hold of moonstone at the minute. It is unbelievably difficult to get hold of. It always seems that gemstones which people really want, like your kunzite, like your aquamarine, like your moonstone, they are the ones which are so difficult to get hold of. This strand of moonstone is some of the best I've ever seen. I've seen some of the best strands of moonstone on Jewellery Maker over the last couple of weeks. These 3 strands are absolutely beautiful. Look at the shiller you've got going across this moonstone. You are not going to be getting shiller across all moonstone. In fact, it's very difficult to get this kind of shiller going across moonstone. It's a really unusual member of the feldspar family. You can get moonstone which has no shiller at all, which is absolutely beautiful, but my goodness me, when you have this kind of shiller, and not only that, but look at the colour, peach, pink, cream, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. Now, taking these 2 strands away, have you seen strands on Jewellery Maker like this before? I have. And how much do they normally go for? A strand of moonstone like this, where you're getting big plain 10mm rounds, anywhere between, oh, I don't know, 30 and 40 pounds, there or thereabouts. Well, let's say 25 to 40 pounds. Today you are going to be getting this entire kit with 3 strands, with an added extra bonus of a red agate pendant, with an added extra bonus of 10 meters of gold-plated copper wire, 10 meters of gold-plated copper wire, which is 0.6mm in diameter, and 100 gold-plated copper findings and monofilament and beading thread and elastic. All of those findings as well. All of that gorgeous gold-plated copper wire, 0.6mm in diameter, and the 3 strands of gemstones, and your added extra bonus of the red agate pendant. Would you like to see your price today? Because you are not going to be able to believe this. Now, understandably, these kits are going to be selling very quickly. They're going to be selling out in just a few seconds. $24.95. It is the most amazing price for the most amazing kit, for the most amazing quality. And today it is yours for less than £25. It's absolutely superb. Well done. Gold-plated copper wire, absolutely wonderful. 10 metre, that 0.6mm in diameter. Your beading thread, your monofilament, your elastic as well. But look at your 3 strands of gemstones. They are amazing. And that moonstone, oh my goodness me, on its own, $24.95 just for the moonstone on its own, I think is a fair enough price. But you're going to be getting another 2 strands and your pendant, and of course all your added extras of your findings, and of course your beading essentials as well. That's all for less than £25. Now, isn't that incredible? When I actually said the price of $24.95, Louise gave me a little look. She had a little look over. Is this price shocking to you?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh my goodness me, I've just seen the jewellery that Louise has made with this. Can we go and sit? Because we've got it, because there are so many people on the phone line to this kit. Oh my goodness me, it is absolutely amazing. Do you need me to bring anything over?
No.
You are not going to be able to believe the jewellery that Louise has made here. It's absolutely superb. Talk to me about this kit. What were your thoughts when you first got this kit home?
A beautiful combination. Obviously the moonstone is amazing.
Isn't it? It is absolutely gorgeous. The moonstone that we've had on Jewellery Maker over the last month or so has been just...
It's beautiful.
It's been incredible, hasn't it?
The sheen on it is just amazing. And the range of colours in this is really nice because you get a bit of variation in it as well.
This is one of the most intricate necklaces I think I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. It is absolutely beautiful. This looks like an antique. It is incredible. Talk to me about this piece. Where was your inspiration?
It's kind of vintagey inspired, I think. I'm sure a lot of people will go, oh, it could be on Downton Abbey, but I've never actually seen that programme, so I'm probably in a very small minority.
It could be on Downton Abbey. It is amazing.
But it's a big statement, and nice simple dress that you're aware.
I think what's so great about this is the fact that you've clearly enjoyed making it. You've clearly kind of lost hours in making this. It's one of those pieces that just looks like it's evolved. It's incredible. With the gold-plated copper findings, I think you've got a real richness coming out of this necklace, which is really lovely to see, which I don't think you'd necessarily get if these were silver-plated copper findings. It's just beautiful. I love these smoky quartz. They're wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah, really sparkly.
They are really, really sparkly. And look at this gorgeous ring. Look at this incredible ring that Louise has made. It's absolutely superb. Talk to me about this ring.
Well, I just wanted to make a real statement thing, and rings are my thing, really.
They absolutely are.
So just playing around with using all of the gemstones, really. So there's a moonstone in the middle, because there was just one that was more grey coloured, kind of a dark grey. So pick that one out, then circle the smoky quartz around it, and the clear on the outside, and just using the wire to highlight it, really, and add a bit of a bit of detail that catches the light.
It is absolutely, it's so neat. Your work is so neat. Oh my goodness me, I could never dream of making my jewellery as neat as it is. It's absolutely amazing. And then you've made a beautiful pair of earrings as well, using the chain. These long earrings are everywhere at the minute, aren't they? These beautiful kind of long design. Look at these.
I actually made them longer and then went, oh no, maybe make them a little bit shorter.
Was the wire nice to work with, the gold-plated copper wire?
Yeah, it's brilliant actually. The most recent stuff, not that the other wasn't, but this is just really malleable, but it's solid. It's really nice to work with.
It's 0.6 millimetres. It's really, really nice and solid. And you put these beautiful little coils and twists on these as well, which just look
just
gorgeous.
To finish it.
Can't believe how neat that is. Oh my goodness me, it's incredible. Now, because you arrived a little bit late today. 8:57 if I'm being honest. I've got to go, I need the loo. Oh! And she just sorry. And she came running into the studio. Oh! And yes, it was a bit frenetic this morning. Haven't even spoken about the kind of technique that you want to show us. Would you like to show us a technique, or would you like a lie down?
No technique, whatever you want really.
You've got everything there. Yeah. What technique would you like to see? Tom, what technique would you like to see? Tom would like to see the ring. Jack, what would you like to see? You want to see the earrings? Deanna, what would you like to see? Deanna would like to see the necklace. Okay, so I guess I have the casting vote. I'd like to see the ring, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I hope I picked the most popular one. The ring is amazing, isn't it? And this is great because it shows you what you can do if you've only got a couple of gemstones left. This is lovely. Go on then, Louise. So where do you start?
I'd love to, but my ring mandrel has disappeared.
Did Jack take it?
Yeah.
Have you swiped it, Jack?
Let me just open these.
How
rude.
Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Why did you steal
They were measuring
Jack?
something.
Ah, right, okay. Right. Thank you, Jack. That's right, you can... It's the magic of television, it just disappears, doesn't it? You know what? Thank you very much. Right. Yes, please, Louise. Let's start. So, you get your wire. How much wire do you need for a ring?
I'm not very good at measuring.
Doesn't fill me with a great deal of hope, this. Should we just go to a break? Right.
About an arm's length.
It's about a metre. So about
People who've been on my course will know that's how I measure.
Brilliant.
It's fine, we get there in the end.
Okay, perfect.
And then what we're going to do is start off in the very centre of the ring. So threading a single moonstone onto the centre of the piece of wire.
Perfect.
Get the camera. There we go.
There we go.
Every time I'm here, it's in a different place.
It's live television for you, Louise. We fly by the seat of our pants here on Jewellery Maker.
What I've done is bent the wire slightly in one direction from one of the sides, and then in the opposite direction from the other side.
Okay.
And what you're actually going to do is use one of them to do a loop of the smoky quartz, and then the other one to do a loop of the clear quartz, so you get a full loop of the gemstones each time.
Fantastic. Okay.
So, and if you only thread half of it on, so go around to the other drill hole, that's how you do the earrings. So for Jack, that is how you do the earrings as well, the top of it. So this is going to take me just a few seconds.
Isn't it lovely? You can use the smoky. You can get the smoky quartz on the wire
easily. Yeah, it's easy. They'd probably actually go on 0.8 as well because they're going on so easily onto this.
Because the smoky quartz are 0.4 millimeters in diameter, so you'd be forgiven for thinking, oh, I'm not going to be able to get that on the 0.6 wire, but you actually can. You can see how easy they're going on.
Yeah, they are.
It's really incredible. It's just such a lovely, lovely. I can't believe it's $24.95 either.
I can't remember how many gemstones I actually use, so I kind of play it by ear when I'm doing it. So just start to form it around. So that's kind of reaching halfway there.
Okay.
So actually, at that point, but if I'd have done one less, you twist those together and then do the clear on the outside, and that's how you do the start of the earrings.
Ah, okay. It's all becoming clear now.
That's for Jack.
It's just so lovely. I was talking to Mark yesterday, who's one of our guest designers, and I was talking to him because he did a craft fair over the weekend, and I said, what kind of pieces of jewellery are selling most at the craft fairs? Rings and stretchy bracelets. Those are the two things which he sells unbelievable amounts of. There are lots of people who are starting to look for Secret Santa prezzies. Lots of people who are looking for something which is maybe going to be a Christmas present or even a stocking filler. And rings and bracelets are absolutely perfect. They really are, aren't they? Yeah,
absolutely. And as you've said, you don't need very many gemstones to do it. I mean, you could do this just with the moonstone. You don't have to make it as big as this. You could do a very, very simple feature ring with just the round gemstone.
So you're putting the white quartz on the other wire?
Just while you were talking about, I get a head start with threading those.
That's okay, don't worry.
Those people who watch me know I like to prepare for demos, and it just didn't happen today.
It's one of those days.
So what I've got here is that I've gone right the way around with the smoky quartz, and then what I'm going to do, because you've got quite a lot of malleability, I'm going to tuck it back up through where it's come. You kind of get a gap there.
Yeah.
And then you just have to feed it through. It's going to want to kink a little bit. So just make sure all your gemstones stay at that end, and just feed it through a little bit at a time, and that'll actually stop it kinking too much.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the end, just pull it and just anchor it into place. So you could do just that as the ring. You could really do that just as the ring.
That's lovely.
And then what I've done is thread on so many of the clear. And again, just playing it by eye, working out how many you need. It's just over halfway. So if you were doing the earrings, that's where you'd kind of stop. You'd just go to the opposite side of the drill hole, and then you form a loop at the top rather than going the rest of the way around with gemstones.
And the more you work with the wire, the kind of warmer it gets and the more easy it will be to work with, won't it? I mean,
there's a fine line between it getting easier to work with and then starting to work harden, which you want because you want it to be firmer, but the more you work it, it does get a little bit firmer, but usually you get the piece finished. As you see there, I've actually put one too many on.
Okay.
So it's very easy, just take one off, and then you've got that roughly in the right place. And again, we're going to tuck this through this gap here. And this is going to secure this into place. And again, you can just feed it through very easily. And then pull that. And because it's on wire, you can just kind of play with it a little bit to get it into more of a circle.
Gorgeous.
So you've got that there. Just to secure this side, what I'm going to do is take this end through the strand that's just gone round the clear ones, just so that we've got a secure finding point. There we go. And then what we're going to do is put it onto your ring mandrel. And what you want to do is make it about a size bigger than you want, because you're not going to do too much wrapping underneath because it's effectively already formed at the top.
Yeah.
So holding onto the ring gently, use one side of the wire and take it round, I would say 3 times with each piece of wire. So you pull that round, keeping it quite tight together on the mandrel, and then just tuck it underneath and round on itself.
Perfect, okay.
So that's kind of secured on that side. And then what we're going to do is the same on the other side, is take it round 3 times.
This is so great because, as you say, you're not using that many gemstones. You're only using a metre of wire.
Yeah.
This is something, if you want to get the very, very, very most out of a kit, why not make a selection of rings? Because you'll get so many of them out of this kit. It's absolutely gorgeous.
And then the only difficulty with this side is that you have to actually tuck it through there because you can't loop it through underneath the whole thing. But again, if you just do it a little bit at a time, you can usually get it in without actually kinking it too much. If you need your pliers, just pull it straight and then pull it around like that. And effectively, that's your ring. And then all you want to do with these end pieces is start wrapping around the shoulders.
gorgeous.
Grab hold of the other side. So you're taking it inside the ring shank. The first couple just take a little bit of doing. If I was doing it myself, it'd take a little bit more time. Just keep all the strands straight next to each other so they're parallel. But effectively, you're doing this. To keep them flat, what you want to do is not pull the wire too tight because it'll bunch them together. But either way works, it'll still look neat. And this is just, so I'm just wrapping that around. 0.6 is perfect for doing the shoulders on rings. In actual fact, I used the ring I've done with the challenge already. I've used 0.8 to make the ring and then used 0.6 to actually do the shoulders and add it on. So it's better to do the wrapping with a thinner wire because you've got slightly more control over it. And then you just repeat on the other side. Again, just tucking it through the inside.
How fantastic.
And this just firms it up. And you're just taking it round and round. Oops. There we go.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So we just do it a couple more times just
stunning?
to finish the ring off. And then what people always ask is if you've got an end like that, whoops, what you want to do is try and get it to finish on either of the sides, right, just where it would be going under. So what I'm going to do is bend that down slightly. And then to just knock the edge off, really, you just put your pliers on and rock it slightly. And it'll push the end into the ring, and it will take the corners off and it won't be sharp. And you've got your ring.
That's gorgeous. You are so clever. It's beautiful, and something like that, you know, without the shank, you can make it into a brooch, you can make it into a hair slide, into a pendant. Yeah. That is absolutely gorgeous.
And all I did with that one is just put another piece of wire in and just twisted round and round. People have seen that kind of technique before, just looping into each other to add the feature. But you could easily leave it just like that.
That's just gorgeous. What a fantastic piece. That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Do you fancy doing some Wall of Fame?
Yeah.
Wall of Fame coming up in just a couple of seconds. I've got the double drilled designs, which we saw earlier on, which I showed you earlier on, which are really, really similar to the double drilled agates that we did a 2-for-1 deal on. This is number 408, and this is from lovely Lorraine Proud. I hope you don't mind me using your picture as an example earlier on. Hello to all at Jewellery Maker. This is my first time of sending a picture for the Wall of Fame using gems I've bought from Jewellery Maker. The gems I've used are the 270 carats crackled quartz frosted faceted squares, 12mm double drilled, and some other beads from my stash. Thanks to Jewellery Maker for the fab presenters, guests, and of course not forgetting the fantastic quality gems. Jewellery Maker is the best channel for quality and inspiration from designers. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. I don't know if you need my account number, blah, blah, blah. I've just given her account number. Thank you very, very much. That's from Lorraine in Nottinghamshire. Thank you so much. That's absolutely gorgeous. Best of luck.
And we've got number 411 here, and this is from Leslie, and it says, "Hi all, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. I think I must be going through a flower and chainmail phase since watching the DVD. The flower is made from white quartz drops and a silver pearl, and the rest of the necklace is rose quartz and white Chinese jade with silver chainmail. Very delicate and light, not my usual style, but after watching the chainmail DVD, I think it just finishes off delicate pieces like this. Thanks again for a great show and beautiful gemstones. Love and hugs, Leslie."
Isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Beautiful flower designs there. It's just stunning. You can really make a design absolutely beautiful with that. This is number 409. These are kind of Christmassy colours. I like this. From Susan. "Hi, Ola Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Something a little bit different. A candle vine to warm up the autumn and winter nights ahead using Chinese jade, carnelian, smoky quartz, crackle quartz, pyrite, hematite and shell. All Jewellery Maker reflecting autumn tones and berries with a touch of frost. It's a lovely way to use up any leftover old beads and looks lovely in colours to match your Christmas tree decorations. I hope it makes the Wall of Fame." Do you know what, Susan? That is a really fantastic idea. You've just got a plain kind of white or cream church candle there and just wrap gemstones around it. That is gorgeous, isn't it?
That's the tiara technique as well, so it's really simple.
I can sense that there are going to be some people using these for craft fairs now. I hope you don't mind us stealing your ideas, Susan. You're number 409. Best of luck. That's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for that.
And we've got 410 here, and this is, "Here is my Wall of Fame. I think it was called Indian Jasper."
Oh.
Probably could be, yeah. I've been holding on to it until I thought of something special but couldn't resist. I thought it will look good whatever I do with it. What do you think? Well, it looks beautiful just with that simple
I love the
feature
shell.
on it.
I love the shell in the background as well.
Now that I've done it, I shall have to get another pendant to cherish. Carry on the good work from Maggie in Falmouth.
Maggie, that's absolutely beautiful. I love the Indian jasper. That's really, really, really stunning. Well done. Number 410 there. What's coming up next, Deanna? Oh, got some new in bundles coming up in just a couple of seconds. Don't go anywhere. Send us your text. We'll be reading out some more Wall of Fames and loads of new things, including brand new kits as well. Still some of these available if you want to add it to your order.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Come and join the fun with guest designer Bea Morrison as she guides you through the basics of using gem art. During the course of the day, you will learn how to use the gem art kit, how to create different looks and effects, demonstrations on gluing and outlining, and how to create your own gem art piece. The full course includes a gem art kit and extra picture frame, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Beading Projects Edition 2 DVD, full of handy hints and tips for all levels. Join our guest designer Linda as she takes you through her step-by-step instructions for 6 different projects, where you will learn a variety of skills and techniques. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Do you know what? We've had loads of really nice things already today. But do you know what? Do you know what? Coming up at about 11 o'clock, Fuchsia Tiger's Eye. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. This incredible strand is going to be coming your way at about 11 a.m. Coming your way, Aquamarine, the most beautiful strand of Aquamarine. Very, very, very limited in quantity, but oh my goodness me, this incredible strand of Aquamarine is going to be coming your way. Oh, can't wait to bring it to you. It's going to be amazing. We've got loads and loads and loads of incredible strands coming your way. And we've also got, what do you suppose this is? Amazing. Green cracked quartz. Oh my goodness me, it's like a green sparkly glitter ball. You're going to be getting a gorgeous strand of graduated faceted rounds here. The most amazing strand coming your way a little bit later on in the show as well. So they're coming up at 11, 12 and somewhere in between as well. So we've got loads and loads and loads still to come your way. Right, where should we go now? Deanna. This one here. Now, Jack has told me there's a little surprise with this bundle. He's told me there's a little surprise with this bundle, but I don't know what the surprise is. Now, jasper. Oh, what a gorgeous autumnal genuine gemstone this is. Beautiful, sumptuous, earthy, organic colours here of stunning petrified wood. Petrified wood, plain, round, 6mm in diameter. Absolutely beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? Now look through this strand. Each one of these gems is going to be unique. mushroom colours, chocolate colours, stripes, spots. It's an absolutely beautiful gem, isn't it? Just gorgeous. This would have started off life many moons ago as wood in a tree, because that's where you get wood from. Goodness me. My brain isn't actually in gear this morning, is it? No. So you get, well, it's never in gear, actually, to be honest. So yes, it would have started off life as a tree which would have fallen over, which then was fossilised, calcified, and turned into a physical gemstone. It's absolutely amazing. It's an incredible process, taking many millions of years. So you've got your petrified wood. How about we offer you smoky quartz, highly faceted, highly polished, double drilled squares. Absolutely beautiful. Look at these, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. Highly faceted, highly polished, beautiful smoky quartz puffy squares as well, looking amazing. Look at that gorgeous list you're going to be getting there. It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's almost like looking at paint and leather. It's just wonderful, isn't it? So lusterful, absolutely gorgeous. Now, there is another strand here. These are very large indeed. 700 carats of Botswana agate. Now, I'd like to show you this. Look at this. These are amazing. When we work with gemstones of this kind of size, where each gemstone is going to be such a statement, look at the qualities. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, just stunning. Now, each one of these gemstones has got that beautiful quality which just makes it so versatile, so incredible. These are massive 16mm plain rounds. Now, couldn't each one of these be that statement pendant, that statement necklace? And in fact, yesterday I recorded a macrame DVD with the lovely Mark, one of our guest designers, and I've seen him use gemstones this big in macrame pieces, just simply by macrameing, adding a gemstone of this kind of size and just getting the strand and just kind of curving it round the big gemstone, then macrame. You can use gemstones of whatever size and shape you want with macrames. If you want to use beading thread, if you want to use memory wire, if you want to use any kind of quality, whether it's hemp or leather cord, you can absolutely make pieces like this into some of the biggest and most beautiful pieces of jewellery that you may have ever made. Now, 700 carats here, that's a lot, isn't it? 700 carats, followed by your petrified wood and your smoky quartz. Now, there is even more in this gorgeous bundle. There is even more. It's so smooth. It's so decadent. It's so autumnal. I can imagine wearing something like this with a really gorgeous kind of woolly jumper in the depths of winter. You know, you've got those wonderful kind of bonfire-y colours in here. But you know what? This actually comes with even more. You're going to be getting one. Look at this, the beautiful little bow on it. A black. Oh, look at this! Satin-lined jewellery box. It's very posh, isn't it? I like this. With a little organza ribbon on there. See, there you are, you can see it there. You're also going to be getting another one. Slightly different size and shape here. Again, satin lined. So there's 1, 2, and there's also another one. Oh. Is this a surprise, Jack? Jack likes hiding things whenever he likes hiding things. So there's, inside this ring box, ooh, what's this? Oh, wow. You actually selling, Jack. You are very strange, but I love you. You're going to be getting a pack of, how many of these are you getting? 5. 5 rose gold-plated 925 sterling silver bead caps. Now, these are perfect to use with your plain rounds, with your faceted plain rounds, but you know what? I absolutely love it when I see designs where you've used them like that. We literally put 2 back to back, so it's a little bit like a fancy egg timer. Or when you just literally hang these from earrings and you have gemstones coming off the bottom of them or tassels coming off the bottom of them. They are absolutely beautiful. These are highly decorative, rose gold plated 95 sterling silver. You're going to be getting a pack of 5 of these. So there's a lot going on here. With these little gift boxes, you can make the decision whether to display your jewellery in these, give your jewellery away free with these, or if you want to charge £5 a box or £3 a box or even £2 a box, absolutely fantastic. The fact of the matter is there's a lot going on here and they all go together absolutely beautifully, don't they? Really beautifully. Your 3 strands of genuine gemstones, your 3 gift boxes and your 5 rose gold plated 95 sterling silver bead caps. Absolutely beautiful. What kind of jewellery would you be tempted to make with these, Louise? Because you've got some really big chunky qualities here.
Well, like you've said, each of those could actually be a feature on its own, but maybe 2 or 3 at different levels, just as a little tassel of the big ones, would be beautiful. But then a really kind of simple bracelet, maybe just with a beaded chain style with the smaller gemstones, would make a a beautiful gift. But one of those would make the rounds would make a perfect ring.
Ah, the really big ones.
Yeah.
So even though these are 16 millimeters in diameter and they're really, really, really big, they'd make a really good ring.
Yeah.
You just love it. You just love your rings, don't you?
I do.
You love your rings. Okay, let's for argument's sake say that each one of these is going to be a ring, okay? And you're going to be selling it on for, oh, I don't know, £5 at the very, very, very least. Each one of these, okay, so that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's about £100 there. And I haven't even counted all the gemstones on there. You kind of understand, hopefully, why so many of our jewellery makers actually end up making pieces and then selling them on and then actually making it into a bit of a career, because you can actually get the gemstones and the bundles like this so unbelievably, well, really, really reasonably priced on Jewellery Maker. Then you can make those pieces of jewellery, then you can sell them on and maybe even make a little bit of money as well. So you've got your 3 strands here, your 3 gift boxes, your 5 rose gold plated 925 sterling silver bead caps. Today yours, right, $24.95. Oh my goodness me. The Botswana agate on its own, I would put at, oh goodness me, so about 16, 17 pounds maybe. It's like you're getting the 2 other strands and you're going to be getting the bead caps as well for just pennies. It's absolutely wonderful. Now there's a lot of you on the phone lines there. Really, really, really great deal. If you want to add something else onto your order that maybe you've already seen today that would go with this, why not try adding on those silver plated copper head pins, $1.95 for 100 of those eye pins. If you want those onto your order, then just go for it. If you want to add anything else, then just go for it. This will also go really beautifully with the last kit that we bought to you, that gorgeous Look Be a Lady kit, because of that gorgeous peachy pinky moonstone, the smoky quartz, and of course that beautiful, beautiful white quartz as well. Now just have a look at these 3 strands with the necklace that Louise made. I'm just kind of putting these together so you can see the colours together. Look at this. With the last kit that we bought to you for $24.95, why not try adding this incredible bundle to your order for $24.95 today as well? And you can make even more. All those gemstones go together beautifully, don't they? Really, really, really stunning. And you could even add in, I know you're going to be getting yellow gold plated, but why not try adding in some of the rose gold as well? It would go beautifully with this gorgeous kit as well. Absolutely amazing. Add it to your order for less than £25. An incredible opportunity today. Do add it to your order. It's a really, really awesome quality, isn't it? Well done to all of you there. So you're going to be getting 7, 8, 9, almost 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones here. All of your really, really fantastic jewellery boxes as well, which in themselves are really, really fantastic. They're beautifully lined. They're all kind of spongy lined with your satin in there as well. And of course, you're going to be getting your bead caps, and that's all for less than £25. The most amazing opportunity, the most amazing deal, and yours today. Give us a call. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't forget. A really fantastic opportunity for you today. Well done. Hold those lines. Isn't that great? Now, there's some wire. Brilliant. There's some wire coming towards me. Duck! All those years at drama school really paid off then, didn't they? Goodness me. Did I have you go? Oh, hang on. I've dropped a bead cap. Don't panic. Dropped a bead cap. Oh, I can't see it now. See, this is it. Sorry, everyone. Dropped a bead cap. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it in a minute. Sorry. Everyone's looking. I'm sorry. I can't see it. We'll have to come back to it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, let's come back to it rather than watching a television presenter kind of searching on the floor for something. It doesn't look very professional, does it? Sorry. Right. Ooh, chain? Wire? I'll be having that then, thank you. Goodness me. This is amazing. This is just amazing deal after amazing deal today, Deanna. She says she knows it's amazing. Who put these together, Deanna? Oh, did you? Goodness me, the size of some people's egos in here, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I love her though, love her. Right, cracked white quartz, faceted, frosted. These are just beautiful. I don't think I've seen these before. I've seen frosted, faceted coins before, but in cracked white quartz, I don't think I have actually. Absolutely beautiful. This is where we get really high quality white quartz, heated up to a very, very high temperature. so it cracks, and then plunge it into cold solution. So you get this wonderful texture within the gemstone. And really the only thing this gemstone hasn't gone through is the polishing process. You know, to give you a cracked white quartz, the gemstone has to go through another process. You have to have very, very, very high quality quartz. But to go through the kind of what is called thermal shock process, it is another process which a lot of gemstones don't go through, so you can kind of add another process onto the length of time it takes for the gemstone to actually arrive here at Jewellery Maker. It's absolutely wonderful. So you've got your cracked quartz frosted faceted coins. Okay, then how about some gorgeous dyed purple quartz plain rounds? 6mm in diameter, 100 carats in total. Beautiful, beautiful plain rounds. They're looking absolutely stunning. Really, really gorgeous, kind of amethysty tone in there as well. How about we add in, oh yeah, because it went so well earlier on, purple chain, purple aluminium chain. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got a meter purple textured twisted cable chain, approximately 17 by 24mm in diameter. Do you know what Deanna's just sung in my ear? Purple chain, purple chain. Any Prince fans out there? Purple Rain, not anymore. So gorgeous purple aluminium chain, looking gorgeous. So you've got your chain, you've got your pink, your purple quartz, you've got your cracked quartz. You've then got your druzy. You've got your druzy. Beautiful pink and kind of white druzy here, looking absolutely gorgeous. That's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful bit of druzy on there, a naturally occurring quality which attaches itself onto agate, onto quartz. It's absolutely beautiful. So you've got your chain, you've got your quartz, you've got your druzy. How about we offer you wire? Oh yes, purple wire. This is gorgeous. This is 100 meters. So not 10, not 15, 100 meters of purple colored silver plated copper wire. 0.6mm in diameter. Wow, wow, wow. Deanna, who did you have to physically fight to get hold of this wire? Kim, Carla, and Dee Dee. Basically, all the producers. I cannot believe that you've managed to get this. So, Deanna had to basically physically fight all the other producers from Jewellery Maker to get hold of this wire. The wire that we are ordering week in, week out on Jewellery Maker is the 100-meter spools. This is 100 meters of purple-coloured copper, silver-plated copper wire, 0.6mm in gauge. Louise is eyeing this up as well. Oh goodness! Have you made a ring?
Well, it's from a kit that we can't show on air, but it's using the same size druzy and a 0.6 wire, so you could make that out of the purple.
What else have you got over there? See, you are amazing. Look at this. So this ring is made using 0.6mm gauge wire and a druzy. Just like the druzy you are going to be getting here. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Louise. That's awesome. And so this is made using the 0.6mm wire.
You could do with the purple.
It's really, really nice. And well, you can get some beautiful detail on there, can't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. That's incredible. Your work is so neat. I can't believe it. Goodness me. So, a gorgeous example of a ring here, 0.6mm gauge, just like the purple, just like the purple wire, and using the druzy, which you're also going to be getting in this bundle as well. It is brand new. Get it in your basket. There's already people allocating this themselves on the web and on the phone lines. Get it in your basket as quickly as you can, because this entire bundle with 100 meters of silver-plated copper wire in that gorgeous purple colour, $21.95. Oh my goodness me. I have seen on the Late Show 100 meters of coloured copper wire selling for what? Between kind of 15 and 17 pounds maybe. You are getting the wire, 100 meters of wire, plus the aluminium chain, plus the purple quartz, plus the white quartz, plus your druzy for less than £22. Absolutely wonderful. It is look at that sparkle. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely flying out the door. Well done to every single one of you on the phone lines there. $21.95. A really, 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 really great deal there. Well done to every single one of you there. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? I haven't seen cracked white quartz coins before, have you, Louise?
No.
They're really
nice.
They're really pretty, aren't they?
Yeah.
These would be great, I'm thinking maybe in a tiara or something like
They'd
that.
be beautiful because you get a bit more of a kind of a face to it that catches the sparkle.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that druzy, I love the way you've used druzy, because you're only going to be getting one druzy in this gorgeous bundle. It really is up to you. You can make it into a ring like Louise has done, or you can maybe incorporate it into a pendant. You know, maybe make a beautiful pendant based on the design that Louise showed us earlier on in the ring. You know, you can make a pendant out of that, out of this beautiful piece of druzy. I love that kind of like half and half kind of colour there as well. It's kind of pink going into white. It's beautiful, isn't it? Well done. Less than £22. A really, really, really great opportunity for you today. Well done. 0800 6444 655. A great, great bundle. There's lots of you on the phone lines there. Purple is a universal colour. It suits anyone. It suits any hair colour, any eye colour, any skin colour. It is one of those colours that goes with anyone, whether you are olive-skinned or whether you're pale and you have fair skin, whether you've got red hair or black hair, it will absolutely go with anyone's colourings. It's a universal colour that will go with anything. Absolutely amazing. 0800 6444 655. A great opportunity today to come in and get this beautiful bundle. Isn't that awesome? What an amazing price. Seriously, for the wire on its own, I think £21.95 is absolutely superb. You must have seen wire before on Jewellery Maker selling for this kind of price. You know, for 100 metres of 0.6mm gauge wire, amazing. But you're getting so as well. Well done, hold those lines. Now, tiger's eye. Yeah, so your tiger's eye coming up in about half an hour. Can't wait to bring it to you. Beautiful fuchsia tiger's eye coming your way. Are you looking at this, Louise?
I like pink tiger's eye.
This is it. Is nothing safe today? Is nothing safe?
It's always expensive when I come here.
Sorry, what was that? Hello? Hello? We've got a beading projects course with us today. Come in. Hello, love. How are you? Oh, come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. Hello, everyone. Come in. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess back here, and I've dropped a bead cap somewhere. I don't know where it is. Please come back. Please. Hello, everyone. How are you? Come around here so we can see you, because it looks like I'm talking to no one at the minute. Here's everyone. Hello. Beading projects. Right, okay. So are we all experienced jewellery makers? Are we all right at the start? Are you good at it? Are you beginners? Are you...
I'm a beginner.
You're a beginner?
I'm a beginner.
Ladies, are you beginners? Are you really good at your jewellery making? Intermediate. I like that. Middle of the road. Middle of the road. Never give too much away. Never say I'm rubbish, and never say that I'm really, really good. Are you waving? Hi, Mum. How lovely. Oh, fantastic. A really nice small select few. Fantastic. Have you had a cup of tea yet? Yes. Good. Thank goodness for that. So it's Cherry with you today. Where is Cherry? Is she upstairs? She couldn't even be bothered to come down. A bit naughty, isn't it? Oh, fantastic. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll definitely come up and see you when we come off air at 1 o'clock. Are you recording the show today?
Yes.
Well, it's good. It's a good job you are. We're about to do... Look at this. Now, I don't know whether to show this to everyone, because, you know, they're probably going to walk out with it. Pink tiger's eye.
Can we touch?
Look at this. Look at this.
Can we touch?
Yes, you can touch it. See, look at this. Just leave them to it. Can we talk?
Oh,
Look at that.
amazing.
Yeah. And look at this piece of jewellery that Louise has made with the first kit. Isn't that amazing?
That's beautiful.
It's incredible, isn't it? Check the pockets, everyone. Check the pockets. Seriously, the amount of times I've been worried, thinking that people are going to walk out with pieces of jewellery, with strands. I could be talking about anything right now. I just kind of look at them. I just love it.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? Do you have a cup of tea? Have a cup of tea? Yeah. I know, it's crazy. Right, but I will come. Where is that strand? There it is, right, okay. But I'll come up and see you when we come up here at 1 o'clock today. Thank you so much for joining us. There's a what? There's a what queued? A VT queued? Really, about what? About the resin workshop. Right, okay, we're going to go to that now. Don't go anywhere. If you want to join our resin workshop, here's how to do it.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Come and join in the fun with guest designer and resin expert Claire John as she teaches you all the fundamentals of working with resin. This one-day workshop will introduce the colourful world of resin techniques to jewellers and crafters alike. Resin has been used in modern jewellery for over 40 years and has come a long way in that time. It can be used as cold enamel and for making solid resin pieces. In this workshop, you will primarily learn about cold enamel and will make at least 3 pieces. Firstly, you will be shown how to mix clear resins and transparent coloured resins. You will also embed photos, beads, fabric, dried flowers and other materials. The finishing touch will be to learn how to layer on your work. And you will find out how to use resin without needing expensive equipment and learn all the tricks of the trade to overcome any problems. This workshop is suitable for beginners or for those who wish to refresh their skills. Participants will also get the use of all the tools, a buffet-style lunch, refreshments, and a tour of the new studios and meet some of the presenters, and a chance to visit our brand new Gemstone Museum. All for this fantastic price. Call now and book your place early to avoid disappointment. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
The team here at Jewellery Maker in Jaipur are constantly pushing the boundaries, and as I'm sure you can see just by looking at these 10 strands here, really exciting brand new cuts, brand new shapes and sizes that'll be on your screens in just a few weeks.
Well, that was lovely. Lots of smiling, happy faces, lots of everybody just loving Jewellery Maker, just generally loving Jewellery Maker. We have checked, we have got all the strands still, we have got all the jewellery pieces still. Because it is a bit of a worry sometimes when we have a very excited Jewellery Maker down to the studio. You never know. I mean, it could be like a swarm of locusts just leaving the studio with nothing in it. But in fact, we have actually got everything here. Fantastic. So yes, that last clip, that's the first piece of footage that I've seen when from India. I sound like I'm whispering. I don't know why I'm whispering, but it sounds like I'm whispering, but I wasn't whispering. But yes, those strands of black spinel, you're going to be seeing them in the next few weeks. They are absolutely amazing. I've never seen faceting like it. I've never seen sizes and shapes like it. It is amazing. You are looking at custom cut strands there, and they're going to be storming to your screens over the next few weeks before Christmas. It's going to be such an exciting launch. So do make sure that you're tuned in for those, because they're going to be absolutely amazing. Right, so we've got Tiger's Eye still to come, brand new kit still to come, Aquamarine still to come, crackled green quartz still to come, wire still to come, findings still to come. We've bought you loads and loads and loads already. We did some amazing deals. Should we just stop the amazing deals? Should we go and have a cup of tea? No. We're going to carry on with the amazing deals, aren't we? Why? Because we can. Tea, please. Just milk. Thanks, love. Lovely. I'm not into this kind of when you're out of sort of saying, tea, one, no, one, milk. Just, asking me for a cup of tea. Lovely. Of course I want a cup of tea. Right, so where are we going to go now, lovely? This one here. Findings bundle. Right. Absolutely gorgeous. Those ladies were lovely, weren't they? It's so lovely to meet to meet you because looking into the cameras like I do now, I can't actually see you, so I have to imagine my mum and my friends and family who I'm talking to, because that's the way to do it, really. I mean, it's so lovely to actually meet lovely people who come on courses, and it's just everyone's got their own story about why they're into Jewellery Maker. It's just great to meet you all. So do come on some of our courses because they're absolutely brilliant. Now, a findings pack here. findings are pretty essential to jewellery making. You pretty much need your findings. And the only time when you won't need a finding is maybe if you're going to be making a stretchy bracelet. That really is the only time when you won't need a finding. Every other piece of jewellery that I can think of, you are going to need findings. And this pack is absolutely beautiful. This is an absolute peach. Have a look at what you're going to be getting here. There's a lot going on here. You are going to be getting silver ball head pins, shepherd's hook earring findings. You are going to be getting bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp beads, and you're going to be getting this incredible pendant as well. Now, we love to offer you incredible findings wherever possible. And I'm sure you can see here the kind of lengths that we've gone to make sure that all these findings have got huge amounts of quality in them. Look at this shepherd's hook finding. This is just one of them. You're going to be getting a big pack of them. Okay, look at the quality there. Look at how the metal has been tapered towards the edge so it's easier for you to put through your ear. Look at how each one of these has got the individual loop on the end of it so it's easy to set with the genuine gemstones. Look at how much sterling silver there is in the bolt ring clasp. Look at how each one of these gorgeous silver ball head pins has got that little bead on top of it. Now, each one of these findings has got a really fantastic quality about them because they're all silver. They're all precious metal. Now, whenever we bring you findings packs like this is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Whenever we bring you findings packs like this, whenever we bring you deals on findings packs, they always fly out the door. On the Late Show, they always fly out the door because we can offer you the most amazing prices. Not only that, but quite often on the Late Show we offer you bundles, and those bundles don't necessarily have findings with them, so it's a really great opportunity for us to give you findings if we bring you packs like this. On the Day Show they always go, they almost always sell out, and findings packs like these seem to be the most popular ones because you are getting precious metal quality here. Look at this, 925 sterling silver shepherd's hook, 20 pieces, that's 10 pairs. 925 sterling silver bolt ring clasp, 3 of those. You're going to be getting 50 open jump rings. You're going to be getting your big briolette shaped pendant, which is about 12 by 27 millimeters in diameter. You're going to be getting 50 crimp beads. You're going to be getting 20 of your silver ball head pins as well. It is going to be the most incredible deal, the most amazing price, the most awesome quality for you today. How low would you like us to go? Right, okay. I'm going to be really honest with you. We had an email from Steve Bennett, who is the head of the Genuine Gemstone Company. And we have lots of channels here. We have Rox TV, which transmits to America. We have Gems Extra, we have Gems TV, and we have Jewellery Maker as well. Now, we had an email from Steve the other week saying the price of gold and the price of precious metal has shot up. Now, this isn't something which has happened, this is something which has been going on for the last few years, since about the beginning of the recession. So since about 2008, the price of precious metal has shot up. But in the last 2 weeks alone, the price of a troy ounce of gold has shot up. The price of sterling silver seems to be following as well. So whilst I'm standing here and I'm saying, right, these are 925 sterling silver, this is precious metal, this is really fantastic, this is for all you purists out there, I do not know if I bring you a findings pack like this in 6 months, in 3 months, in 2 months. I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to bring you a findings pack like this for the price we are going to be doing it for today. I honestly don't think I'm going to be standing here and saying, look at this fantastic price, look at that amazing deal. It will be a fantastic price, it will be amazing, but I just do not think it will be as low as the price we're about to show you today. This is precious metal, and there is a clear, distinct difference between precious metal and base metals. We do give you the chance to come in and get other findings, silver plated copper findings, gold plated copper findings, but this is for all you purists out there. If you have certain allergies to metals, then you will absolutely be a fan of the precious metal findings. If you want to make those really high quality pieces of jewelry, those really high-end pieces of jewelry, and you only want to use precious metal findings, this one's going to be for you as well. But I just need to reinstall the information that I don't know that if in a few months I bring you another findings pack like this, it's going to be the price it's going to be today. I can't make that promise. Get on those phone lines. These findings packs always cause a massive queue on the phone lines. There is going to be a queue on the phone lines. I'm not going to lie to you, there will be a queue. The earlier you're on the phone lines, the better. It's a free phone number from a BT landline. Your deal today for this incredible, essential sterling silver bundle is under £20. I do not know a single place on earth that can beat this price. This is your price for a 925 sterling silver bundle. Amazing. Do you know what? The price of gold and the price of precious metals on the whole has gone up so much in the last month that I'm seriously considering getting a syndicate together so we can buy gold bullion, because it seems to be just going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. It shows no chance, no indication of coming down at all. Your deal today, and this is genuine precious metal. We have guest designers on this show, such as Linda, I know, does this, and so does Sheila. If she cuts a piece of sterling silver off a head pin, off an eye pin, like you may find yourself doing with these, she doesn't throw it away. Now, she doesn't throw it away for two really good reasons. Either she thinks that she's going to be able to use it again, or she wants to save them. So she has enough together that maybe one day she can go to the Jewellery Quarter in Birmingham and give them all of the sterling silver as scrap and maybe make a bit of money. I mean, it's incredible. Sorry, Louise, I've been rabbiting on, and
okay.
You've been really patiently listening. What are your views on using precious metal as findings?
Oh, it just kind of finishes a piece. If you want that kind of high-end finish, you have to go with precious metals. It's especially earrings. It's the most common question I get is, you know, is it sterling silver because I've got sensitive ear, you know, sensitive ear, sensitive skin, that kind of thing. So, you know, especially for earrings, if you know, some of the other things you can get away with, but you know, kind of in a pack like that, why would you want to? But yeah, it's just makes it complete, and you can just finish it off really nicely.
Yeah. It is incredible that, and it's so telling that people are asking you about sterling silver, and it probably will be because yes, maybe they've got allergies, but maybe also because people want sterling silver. They want that
it's kind of an investment
metal.
because they know what it is, and
it can be, it's got more of that kind of inherent value, hasn't it? You're more likely to pass a piece of jewellery down from generation to generation that's got precious metal findings than if it's got base metal findings. That's not taking anything away from base metal findings at all. You know, they are absolutely fantastic, but silver and gold have been around for years, and oh my goodness me, I've never seen them at a higher price. You can do that research. You can go on the internet, have a look on the internet, have a look at the price of gold and silver at the minute, gold per troy ounce, you know, have a look at those kind of prices. It is at an all-time high. It is amazing. Now, many reasons for that is because of supply and demand. There's just not enough to go around, so the price of it just goes up, and that is basically the way that things like this happen. So get involved, get it in your basket. Less than £20 for your massive findings pack. Do you know how many findings you're going to be getting here? Oh wow, there's a big queue of you on the phone lines at the minute. Just hold those lines. We will answer a call as soon as we can. I've currently got over 40 people on the phone lines whose calls are being answered, who are waiting. So do hold those lines. We have got loads of people designated to answering your calls this morning, because we were extremely busy yesterday. We're extremely busy today. Get involved as quickly as you can. So how many are you going to be getting in this findings pack? Sorry, 1, 4, what? How many? 144. 144. Claire going. 144. 144 silver findings. Like I say, in 6 months' time, are we still going to be bringing you sterling silver findings, or is everything going to be maybe silver plated copper or gold plated copper? Are we going to be able to bring you 95 sterling silver? If the price of silver goes up anymore, oh my goodness me, I do fear. I really do fear. And at the minute, we are finding it so difficult to buy gemstones, to buy pieces of metal, to have pieces of jewellery made anywhere near the kind of price that we could 12-18 months ago. It's incredible. £19.95p. Hold those lines. There's a lot of you there on the phone lines. There's a lot of you still trying to call through. If you're on the phone lines, there's a chance you could be successful. Amazing. So if you want to add anything else onto your order, maybe the first kit that we bought to you, the Sunset Boulevard, maybe the second kit with that gorgeous moonstone in, which is £24.95. Maybe the 3-strand pack with the addition of the jewellery boxes and the bead caps, that was £24.95. Maybe the 6 chains for less than £20, the 6 aluminium multicoloured chains. We've got loads and loads of pieces which are still available, but they are going quickly. People are adding them to their order as they call through. Brilliant. We've had a text in. Can I read it out? It says, hi all, and hello to my... to my favourite presenter, Carol. Fab show today. Loving Louise's designs. Carol, any chance of saying good morning in your fab Edinburgh accent? Love and hugs to all. Jenny in Edinburgh. Jenny in Edinburgh. Well, good morning to you. That's kind of Edinburgh. Is it kind of an Edinburgh accent like that? It's a little bit more bouncy, I suppose. Is that right? Gail Porter, I think, is from Edinburgh. So I just kind of based the accent on hers. I think Glasgow, I think, is kind of quite drawn out like that, isn't it? Like Billy Connolly, a little bit more drawn out, I think. Anyway, I don't know. I think that's where Frankie Ball comes from, isn't it? So I'll try and listen to Frank. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, Louise didn't clap then. She's bored of me, isn't she? Fine. And do you know what? I think I'm wasted here. I'm wasted here. I've got to go and do panto. So I go and do panto with the back end of the horse. Have you ever done a pantomime before, Jack? Have you ever been in a pantomime? No. I've been in lots of pantomimes before. Love pantomime. Have you ever been in a pantomime before, Louise?
No.
Have you ever seen a pantomime?
Yeah.
Pantomimes are great fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Claire, have you been in a pantomime? Have you seen a pantomime?
Oh no, I haven't.
She's seen one pantomime before. I can recommend pantomimes to everyone. Yeah, amazing. Right, well that's fantastic. There's still a lot of you on the phone lines there. Do hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. That got the pantomime conversation out of the way. Tiger's Eye coming up in about 5 minutes' time. Jack, what's that? Seriously, brilliant. Is this the first time this has been on air? I have never seen these before. I love it. Louise, have you seen one of these before?
Just once.
Look at that, the burning desire in our eyes then.
I was kind of hoping they'd give them to the guest designers, but they're not.
We're not going to give them away. These are expensive to make, Louise. We're not going to give them away. Oh, and you get the pencil. This is amazing. This is branding gone mad. I love it. Jewellery Maker. Bringing out the designer in you. Created where it, share it. Absolutely gorgeous. So you get your pencil there. You get your pencil. It's got an eraser on the end. There it is. We've all seen a pencil before, but this is branded with Jewellery Maker. Then a sketchbook. Amazing. Now, I recorded a DVD last week with the lovely Natalia, which was a clay workshop DVD, and she has her own sketchbooks. And she sketches in them all the time. She creates her, she sketches out all of her designs. It's a sketchbook. It's got plain pages in it. Really, really high quality A4 paper in there. You can rip it out if you want, but I think it's quite nice to kind of keep all these as a little memento. And if you have a design which maybe you've created maybe 18 months ago and it was really, really big seller, or there were lots of people who liked it, or if you want to give your customers maybe a bit of a flavour as to what you can make, you know, the kind of designs which you like working with, then absolutely fantastic. You are going to be getting the pad and the pencil here for an amazing deal. Absolutely incredible deal. Now, it's all branded. I love anything which is branded. I think it looks fantastic. It's just really professional. It's really slick. And it's a bit like having your very own, you know, what do fans of football teams wear? They wear strips, don't they? They wear their own football team strip. Now, I'm not going to say we're going to bring out Jewellery Maker t-shirts. I think that might be a little bit silly. But a way in which you can support your national jewellery making team is by how... We wouldn't do t-shirts. That's just silly. That's just silly, isn't it? Jack, what's that? It's a Jewellery Maker t-shirt. We do actually have Jewellery Maker t-shirts here. The crew wear Jewellery Maker t-shirts. But I'm not going to say we're going to start selling Jewellery Maker t-shirts. But you can have your very own pad, you can have your very own pencil. And so a really, really gorgeous sketchbook. And here's your deal. Here it is. $5.95. Amazing. Incredible. This is it. We have been asking and asking and asking and asking. Diana, was it you who first initiated the asking process? Saying, look, we are a crafty channel. We are a crafting channel. There are lots of designers who work here who make beautiful pieces of jewellery, who make pieces to go around their home. Please, can we start selling branded sketchbooks and pencils? Yes is the answer. Absolutely incredible. And $5.95. That's an amazing deal, isn't it? What a great little stocking filler. What a great little deal there. Well done. For less than £6, you get both of these. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, we do still have to come brand new Tiger's Eye, cracked green quartz. We've got Aquamarine still to come your way. We've got loads and loads and loads still to come your way. Seriously, this is branding gone mad. We've got the pad, we've got the pencil, we've got crew t-shirts, we've got a mug. This one's actually got tea in it, which is lovely. Got the mug as well. Look at that, lovely tea stain on there as well. It's used, it's fine, it's used, it's being used, that's fine. So for less than £6, your deal today. Well done to all of you on the phone lines there. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that's just great, isn't it? Well done. Now, is it time? Brilliant. Now, all morning we have been showing you this and teasing you with this. It's now time to do it. Here we go. Now, I was really excited about this strand this morning. I know that there are a lot of you who love this gemstone, and it's a it's one of our biggest sellers on pretty much all of our channels here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, whether it's Gems TV, Gems Extra, Rocks TV, or Jewellery Maker. It's Tiger's Eye. The greatest thing about Tiger's Eye is its optical properties. It's a really unusual genuine gemstone in the fact that you get these wonderful inclusions which are called silks running through the gem. Faceted correctly, faceted beautifully, you have the most incredible genuine gemstone. Now, last week, I saw rough pieces of Tiger's Eye at the gemstone market which were going to be bought by companies like Carme Gems, which is one of our suppliers, and I saw rough pieces of Tiger's Eye. I knew that Tiger's Eye in the rough was going to be beautiful, but oh my goodness me, I was picking it up, I was holding it to the light, you could see the chatoyancy in pieces of Tiger's Eye that big. It was amazing, incredible. Now, Tiger's Eye is generally going to be dyed. The brown Tiger's Eye, which you see, that's the natural Tiger's Eye. This is going to be dyed. To get it in this kind of colour is extremely difficult because it's quite a dark gemstone. Naturally, once it's dyed, it can be very dark. This, however, is bright and colourful, and you can see those incredible mineral qualities which gives you that wonderful chatoyancy. Now, these are 4mm plain rounds, possibly the most versatile size of any gemstone. Why is it such a versatile size? Because these are 4mm plain rounds, it means that these could be your spacer beads, these could be your accent gemstones. Not only that, but you could simply and easily make a beady bead out of these if you want to learn how to make a beady bead. I think it's on our Beading Basics 1 or 2 DVD. You can also make gemstone links out of these. Now, as far as Tiger's Eye goes, this is the top quality. This is the absolute creme de la creme. This is the absolute best quality that we can bring you on Jewellery Maker. I mean, it's just superb. What's this going to look great with? Everything. Whether you put it with smoky quartz, whether you put it with brown Tiger's Eye, whether you put it with cobalt blues, whether you put it with purples. Louise, what do you love so much about Tiger's Eye?
It is the chatoyancy that it gives off. It's unique. It just, when it catches the light, and you don't even have to be doing anything, it literally just does that, and it kind of gets that flash from it. And yeah, it's just, and especially in the colours, when it's dyed a different colour, it's beautiful.
It is amazing, isn't it? It's such an unusual gemstone, and I bet you if you do your craft fairs, I bet there's lots and lots of people who make pieces for craft fairs who find that people are attracted to their stall because of gemstones like Tiger's Eye.
It's one that people recognise the name of as well, and then they go, oh, it's pink, or oh, it's blue, and you know, it's that kind of thing, or even just, like you said, spaced in between, kind of plain stones. White quartz mixed with those would be amazing.
It would be amazing, wouldn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. And I think you're right, Louise. I think you know, you can have a gemstone like Tiger's Eye, which is going to be dyed. Make no secret of the fact that it's going to be dyed. You don't get gemstones which are naturally this colour. I'd be worried if you did. But this gemstone has been dyed. But that chatoyancy, that really beautiful play of light, that's natural. Make sure that everyone knows that that is natural. It's just delicious, isn't it? Now, all good things sometimes must come to an end. We don't have very many of these. A lot of these have already been allocated. A lot of these, sorry, not allocated, but there are people on the front lines waiting to come in and get these. A lot of these are going to be allocated as soon as the graphics come to your screens. I'd advise you get on the phone lines now. I'd advise you do it now, because we're going to have people buying 2s, 3s and 4s of these. Graphics are about to come live. Get it in your basket now, because they're gonna go. An amazing strand of fuchsia Tiger's Eye, 4mm plain rounds, And here's your deal today. $7.95. It's incredible, it's awesome, it's wonderful, and well done. What makes it so exciting for me is that less than a week ago, in Guangzhou, China, at the rough stone market, looking at rough pieces of tiger's eye that had chatoyancy like this. This is amazing. This is natural quality you're going to be getting here. Yes, it's going to be dyed, but this is natural tiger's eye you're getting here. It's amazing, and Mother Nature is just incredible. She really is amazing. I love Mother Nature. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. An amazing quality, an amazing deal here. And this is something which has taken so many hundreds and thousands of years to create. Can you imagine mining for this gemstone? Can you imagine the excitement and how amazing it must be to mine for a gemstone like tiger's eye, where the light is just going to play with it so beautifully, and it goes through such a lengthy process to bring you a strand like this, anything from kind of 3 to 4 days, depending on whether the gemstone is going to be polished and whether it's going to be round or whether it's going to have sharper edges on it and more angles on it. You know, this incredible strand you're looking at here, very, very versatile, really incredible, very, very popular. And it's incredible to think that something that has been forming for hundreds, thousands, millions of years is probably going to sell out within minutes on Jewellery Maker. It's just great, isn't it? Well done. There's a queue at the minute, but the call centre are dealing with it really well. There's a queue of over a minute at the minute, but the call centre, like I say, are dealing really, really well with that queue at the minute. So get involved when you can. If you want to get more than one of these strands onto your order, speak to the call centre for live help, and if the quantity's there, we'll be able to do it for you. Well done. It's just incredible. A 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get this home and for whatever reason maybe you're not 100% satisfied, either send it back or keep it for your stash. I bet you, I haven't really heard of many jewellery makers at all sending things back, because even if you get it home and you think, oh, it's a little bit more pink, or they're a little bit more shiny than I thought they were going to be, which I don't think can be a bad thing at all, then for goodness sake, you know, if you want to send it back, then go for it. But if not, then just keep it for your stash and use it over the upcoming weeks and months, because, oh my goodness me, these in stretchy bracelets, in earrings, just using 1 or 2 of them, because you don't need to use them all, because there's such an impact in each one of these gemstones, such a character in each one of these gemstones, that you don't necessarily need to use loads of these. Just use 1 or 2 of them across the design and it's just going to look great. Or as Louise suggested, this with white quartz would just look absolutely beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just even a stretchy, just alternate it.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Black onyx, maybe some highly plastic black onyx.
Oh.
I saw Mark yesterday on when we were recording another macrame DVD using black onyx and fuchsia pink beading thread. You know, pink and black go together absolutely beautifully. Judging by the amount of the people on the phone lines there, it's clearly a very, very, very popular strand here. Absolutely amazing. And what a spectacular deal for something which has taken hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of years to form. Yours today for less than £8. Well done to all of you, my darlings. That's really, really, really great. And one of the few gemstones where more inclusions, the better. Quite often with gemstones, we look for less inclusions, we look for clarity, but with tiger's eye, the more inclusions are better. Great. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Now, sorry, what was that, Jack? You need what? The findings? There you are. Such a palaver, isn't it? Such a performance whenever Jack comes up to the desk, you know. It really is. He is an artist, yes, he makes his own jewellery. Yes, he's going to be one of our guest designers one day. I reckon we'll have a day when maybe a guest designer is stuck in traffic for the whole 4 hours. Because if we didn't have you today, Louise, I don't know what we would have done. Would have been either me making jewellery, we could have got Jack making jewellery, couldn't we? Would have been great. Fantastic. Now, where are we going to go now, lovely Deanna? The pendants. Oh, Jack, come on. Right. So, do send us in your text. How are you doing today? It'll be lovely to hear from you. 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio. So we know it's for us. Your name, where you're from, because we're nosy. And any questions that you have for Louise, any comments, anything that you'd like to say. Let's do a what? More wire. More wire or pendants? Pendants, right. Goodness me. I'm all confused. I'm discombobulated today. Now, I have seen so many designs over the last few weeks that have been sent in. I'm just looking over there at the Wall of Fame. Can I see any today that have used it? No. But oh my goodness me, we have had so many designs over the last few weeks sent into our Wall of Fame, which are just very, very simple, stretchy bracelets with a single heart hanging from them. Beautiful, just incredible. Quite often designers who have a signature or have a trademark. So if you can think, oh goodness me, my mind's gone completely blank now. What kind of trademarks and signatures have you seen on jewellery over the years? Twizzles of wire, maybe?
Yeah, spiral stars, little stars hanging off. Yeah, that kind of thing.
They're really nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think it sets your jewellery apart from everybody else's. It gives you that little bit of a stamp. It gives you that little bit of it just sets you apart. It's lovely. I've also heard of beautiful pendants being sewn onto birthday cards, being sewn onto birthday cards. So then you've got something which you can wear as a pendant, and you've also got something which is sewn onto a birthday card, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I've also heard of these being used on wedding invitations, on thank you cards, on loads of different ways. Now, what you're going to be getting here is incredible. These are 925 sterling silver. Now, bear in mind what I have been saying all show today. The price of precious metal, the price of gold over the last 2 weeks alone has shot up over £100 per troy ounce. You know, an amazing amount. And it's a simple case of supply and demand. The price of silver over the last few months has risen as well. We are pretty much looking at an all-time high. These pendants here, you are going to be getting 10 of these, and they are 10 by 11 millimeters in diameter. Can you imagine these? Maybe one of them on a stretchy bracelet, maybe one of them as a charm, as a phone charm, maybe using a couple of these in a pair of earrings, maybe incorporating these into headbands, into slides, into brooches, into badges, sewing them onto thank you cards, birthday cards. Make sure that everybody knows that this is 925 sterling silver, because my goodness me, it is a precious metal. Now, you're going to be getting 10 of these 3-heart pendants. You're getting 2 of these pendants. The craftsmanship that goes into making each one of these is simply amazing. Now, can you see how much reflection you're getting from these hearts? And it's because it's 925 sterling silver. It is the most reflective precious metal on the planet. More reflective than platinum, more reflective than yellow gold, white gold. It is absolutely the most reflective precious metal on the planet. So if you're looking for something which is strong, versatile, workable, pliable, reflective, go for sterling silver. It's amazing. So you're going to be getting 10 of your smaller 10 by 11 millimeter pendants. You're also going to be getting 2 of your 30 by 33 millimeter pendants. That's not it. These would be great. What do you think this kind of size would be good for, Louise? What kind of piece of jewellery do you think these would be good in?
You could have it as a feature on the side of a necklace and have 2 strands going into each corner of the heart and then one from the bottom.
Ooh, so maybe kind of asymmetric like that, yeah. Maybe. That would be nice. So instead of using a gem sewn as a link or even a chain as a link, maybe kind of setting it maybe on the side like that, maybe at a bit of an angle. This could be a stunning link, couldn't it? Set asymmetrically. Why not? You're absolutely beautiful. You're getting 10 of the small well, they're not small at all. They're 10 by 11 millimeters. They are quite big. They're over a centimetre in dimension. You're also going to be getting 2 of the 30 by 33 millimeters and 1 of these. This is enormous. This is 40 by 44 millimeters. Look at the size difference. These are absolutely gorgeous. The craftsmanship that goes into these is astounding. Like I've already said, these are 925 sterling silver. You are getting 13 of these pendants in various different sizes. I absolutely love them. When you do incorporate these into your pieces of genuine gemstone jewelry, make sure that everybody knows that it's going to be 95 sterling silver that they are going to be getting in that piece of jewelry. Now, look at those pendants you're going to be getting there. How much is each of those, let's say each of those 10 by 11 millimeter ones, how much are each of those going to add on to a piece of jewelry? Not just looks wise and weight wise, but monetary wise. If you do sell that stretchy bracelet on for £5, if you add on one of those smaller pendants onto those stretchy bracelets, how much is that going to take that price to? You're not going to be selling it on for £5 anymore, are you? You may be going to be selling it on for £10 because it's got sterling silver. You know, think of it like that. So let's think of it like that. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30. Well, you're going to be getting 10 of the small ones, so that's £100. Okay, then you've got the 2 medium-sized one and the 1 larger one. So really, anywhere under the kind of £100 mark, brilliant. It's silver we're talking about here. Again, and I'll say it again, I'm not confident that in 6 months' time we are still going to be bringing you sterling silver findings like this for prices like this. $24.95. Oh my goodness me. I would be, you know, this is the kind of price that maybe I would expect to pay maybe, oh, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe for these. The price of sterling silver, the price of precious metal has shot up so much over the last few months, over the last few weeks, and in the last 2 weeks alone, it is amazing. And this isn't fictional, this is factual. You can go onto news websites, onto CNN, onto Fox News, onto the BBC News website. You can track the price of precious metal over the last few weeks, and oh my goodness me, $24.95 for 13 precious metal findings. That is absolutely outstanding, isn't it? Get involved as quickly as you can. Give us a call or get involved on our website, which of course is jewellerymaker.com. Copy and paste that code into the website. Like I say, you know, I wish I could guarantee, I wish I could promise that in 6 months' time, I'm going to be standing here with these pendants, with pendants like this maybe, and selling them for $24.95. Honestly, I don't think I will be. I honestly don't think I will be. The price of precious metal has shot up so much over the last few weeks that, oh my goodness me, a deal like this, you've got to get it now, because if you don't, somebody else will. And the amount of times I have wanted to buy something. It's normally clothes. I'm a real procrastinator when it comes to clothes. The amount of times I've wanted to buy that gorgeous jacket and I thought, oh, I'll wait for it to be in the sale. I'll wait for it to be a little bit cheaper. Go back and it's gone. You know, you've got to act now. You've got to get it in your basket now. It's a great, great, great deal, isn't it? $24.95, absolutely superb. Even if you just made a necklace or a bracelet just using one of these sterling silver pieces, so without any gemstones at all, you know, still $24.95 for all of these. Absolutely incredible. Well done to all of you there. They could be standalone pieces or they could be great, great additions to your pieces of genuine gemstone jewelry there. Well done to all of you there on the phone lines. That's a great opportunity. Well done. Stunning. It's amazing. Have you seen any of the reports on the price of precious metal over the last few weeks, Louise?
When it's not going down.
Exactly. When I was, that's a good point. It's not going down, is it? When I was in India, I was sitting in my hotel room. I was drying my hair, actually. No, actually, I was straightening my hair. Straightening my hair in front of the mirror. And there was the BBC News channel was on television, one of the only English channels. So I was kind of glued to it. I knew everything that was going on. And there was a special report on the price of gold, on the price of precious metal. And over the last few weeks, it's just shot up, and it's all just to do with supply and demand. There's hardly any of it about at the minute, and the price of it are just so inflated. Lots of gold may have been taken off the world market, so that kind of brings the price back up as well. You know, it really is. It's a worrying time. So get those deals in your basket now. Right, where should we go now, lovely? Right. It's a very nice cup of tea. Thank you. Good tea maker. Secret to making a good cup of tea, Jack? Any particular secrets? Make sure you stir it enough. It's a good advice. I was always told, leave the tea bag. Leave the tea bag. Don't squeeze it too early. Just leave it to do its thing. Anyone got any secrets about how to make a good cup of tea? Text in. Deanna's dad taught her how to make a cup of tea. Go on then. Squidge the tea bag exactly 20 times. You didn't do it. Oh, if you didn't do it, he knew. And he'd send her back to make another cup of tea. I think that explains a lot about Deanna as well. Yeah. It really does. 20 times. Must do it 20 times. They always say to chew food in your mouth at least 10 times before you swallow it. I get really, really bloated after I eat because I gobble my food because I get so hungry.
I do it twice.
I'm like a Hoover. But yeah, any advice on how to make a great cup of tea, please text in 60777. I know it's not gemstone related, but everyone loves a good cup of tea. So universally, it's a universal subject. Right, now, wire. Judging by how well that wire bundle went earlier on, these are going to fly out the door. Now, you do realise that. We're going to do the red first. This is lovely. 10 metres? 15 metres? No. 100 metres. Deanna, you must have been seriously fisticuffs. Fisticuffs at dawn. Apparently, with this spool of wire, Deanna is saying that she stole it. This is live television, Deanna. Do you want me to say this? Okay, she says she's not technically allowed to price slash this, but she says she's going to anyway. Oh my goodness me. Right, there is, wire is one of those things that we order day in, day out on Jewellery Maker. We have to always more of it. If you had to order fresh air, it would be like that. If you had to order oxygen, it would be like that. Wire is as important to a Jewellery Maker as oxygen is to sustain life. It is amazing. What is it about wire that everyone loves so much, Louise?
Well, I love using wire, obviously, because it deliver the cost, but I love it because you can create structural things very quickly. So you can use it to kind of give a bigger feature to gemstones. It makes your gemstones go a lot further as well if you're doing features out of wire. It just, because of the colours, it just gives another edge to it as well.
Yeah, and I think that if you are somebody who's maybe a real beginner with Jewellery Maker, maybe you've started off making your pieces using gemstones, the next step seems to be using wire, and it's not as scary a step as it sounds. It's actually really simple, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There's just a few key techniques that you can do, and then you just kind of play around with them and incorporate them into different things.
And you do a wire workshop, don't you?
Yeah, wire work for beginners.
Fantastic. We've got a wire work for beginners workshop done by the lovely Louise Jacobson. We've also got wire work DVDs for $4.95, which you can add to your order so simply, where you can learn how to use gizmos, the jig. They may sound like foreign words, and they did to me before I knew anything about wire work, but they're ways of making your wire really, really beautiful and decorative. You can get the most incredible results. Now, take a look at this wire, because I just remembered there is a wire piece on the wall of fame, which I'm just going to go and get. So have a look at that. So it's bright scarlet red. Is that it? Oh!
Is that not the one you were thinking of?
That wasn't actually the one. Oh, it was that one there. Goodness me, this is so lovely, seeing so many incredible pieces using wire. I've got a gorgeous Wall of Fame entry here, which has been sent in by Christine. Using gizmo work. It's simple, it's easy, and with the red wire here, amazing. So this is using silver coloured wire, or silver plated copper wire, absolutely beautiful. I've also got another Wall of Fame entry here using red wire, which has been sent in by the lovely Bev. Using red wire. Now this is red, she's used red wire, which it doesn't say, oh, it doesn't say what gauge it is, Bev. Oh, never mind. So using red wire here as well. The wire you're going to be getting here is 0.6 millimeters in diameter. You can see how popular wire has become over the last few years. It's incredible. Now, is there any need for us to bring this to you at a reduced price? No, because they will just go. They will just go. But that's not to say that we're not going to give you even more of an incredible deal. It's like when you pick up that gorgeous jumper or that gorgeous pair of jeans in the shop and you think, do you know what, I think that's amazing and I love the price, they look great on me, it's going to be really, really versatile. You take it to the till and they say, oh, that's actually been reduced. It's like one of those deals where you'd be more than happy to pay the original price for this, but we're going to give you the most amazing deal. 100 meters of red coloured silver plated copper wire, 0.6 millimeters in diameter. There is no way on earth we should be doing this. Your deal today is going to be an incredible deal. The quality is just amazing. This should be your price, and I know that there are teams of people out there. I know that you're more than happy at £14.95p. That's an incredible deal for 100 meters of 0.6 millimeter gauge red coloured copper wire, but not today. No, 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 no. Your deal today. Enjoy. $11.95. Get it in your basket now. Get it in your basket now. Louise has lost the power of speech. She's just standing there, just kind of shaking her head and having a good old giggle. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
To be frank, Carol, yes. I've seen 100 meters of wire on Jewellery Maker before for what, $17.95? from $14.95 down to $11.95. We shouldn't be doing it. We shouldn't be price slashing it. There's no need to price slash it, but we're doing it because we know that you love it, and we love to give you things that you love for the most amazing prices because we want you to come back again. We want you to come back again and again and again. We want you to have confidence with using wire, confidence in using wire. If you're not feeling confident, go to our Facebook fan page. There are over 7,000 people who will give you hints and tips on how to use wire. We've got wire work courses, which one of which Louise hosts. Wire work for beginners. We've got wire work demonstrations and tutorials in our tutorial DVD and our tutorial booklet. It's the most incredible medium to work with, and oh my goodness me, once you get the wire bug, you will never go back. It's amazing. $11.95. Now that price there is great, but it's only valid until 9 AM tomorrow morning, and then it will be going up to £14.95. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Great deal. There is a bit of a queue on the phones, I'm not going to lie to you. Hold those lines. We're going to do the other wire. Okay, we're going to do the other wire hopefully a little bit later on. Right. It just seems to be amazing deal after amazing deal today, Deanna. Deanna, oh, that's nice. Deanna says that she knew she had me today and she wanted to give me the best. Somehow I don't believe that. I honestly, today's just been a blur of amazingness. Coming up, Aquamarine faceted drops. Oh my. This strand is coming your way in about 40 minutes time. You do not want to miss out for this. It's limited edition. Oh my goodness me. This is some of the highest quality aquamarine, some of the most faceted aquamarine I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. The colour, the quality, it's absolutely superb, and oh my goodness me, it's one of the most decorative strands of aquamarine I've ever seen as well. I've shown you some plain rounds over the last few months. These are faceted drops, and I know that there are so many people who've been waiting for a strand like this on Jewellery Maker. It's coming your way in about 35-40 minutes, so please make sure logged on, tuned in at about midday. Right, we've also got green cracked quartz. This is amazing. I love this. This is like, now, is it? It's chloroplast, isn't it? That is the green. It's, no, chloroplast is the green element which makes up green in grass. I once said it was chloroform, which it isn't, because that's the thing which will kill you. So it's not chloroform, it's chloroplast, which is what makes grass green. It's like a strand of chloroplast. It's chloroplast. It's absolutely amazing. It is green. The green grass of home. It is amazing. This gorgeous strand of cracked green quartz is coming your way before the end of the show. It's going to be amazing. We've got so many incredible strands. Now, where are we going to go now, Deanna? This is just amazing. I love this. Now, I forgot we've got another kit. It's just been the most amazing show already today. We've got another brand new kit here. By the way, the Wall of Fame I just showed. Really interesting. So Bev, thank you so much for texting back in, my darling. That's so late. I was like, Bev hasn't shown us the gauge for the wire. We will be reading this out properly in a minute, but I wanted to show you this against the red coloured copper wire, which is 0.6 millimetres in gauge. Bev's wire is 0.6 and 0.8. Thank you very much. What are the chances of you actually watching when I show this? Great. You're going to see your entry twice, 2 or 3 times. So that's gorgeous. So yeah, we've got the wire, and here it is in action in Bev's piece of jewellery, which we're going to be showcasing in a minute. Right, fantastic. What is all that shouting? What's all that shouting in the gallery? What's all the shouting going on in there? Yes, I'd like to have a look at a message, yes. Goodness me, this is a long one. Right, Lorraine in Dunbartonshire. Hi, Carol, Louise, and the lads. Oh, and the lads. Oh, Lorraine, there are girls here as well. Well, there's Claire and Deanna here. Sorry. Loving the show this morning. Carol, you brighten up a very dull day. That's nice. Wee word of advice, though. Don't try out that Glasgow accent in a pub, actually in Glasgow. Results could not be good, LOL. I've got no intention of ever offending any Scottish person with my accents, because they are horrendous. I'm so sorry. Not bad effort, hun, but the natives don't like it. Oh, goodness me. Have I upset loads of people? I'm so sorry. Keep us spending and smiling, hun. I'm on a day off from work today, so I'm doing both with your help. Oh, great. Cheers. Lorraine in Clydebank. Look at a spit from Glasgow. I will never, ever, ever do that accent again. Maybe in the privacy of my own home, I will never, ever, ever do that in front of a Scottish person because I don't want to offend anyone. I'm really sorry if I have. Oh no. I hope I haven't. Does everyone hate me? No, Carol, says Louise. For goodness sake, ask for a bit of support from your team. Hey? Bit of support from your team, there's nothing. I get a nothing. Right, how about a gorgeous kit? How about a gorgeous kit? Right. Now, it's another brand new one. It's big, it's chunky, and oh my goodness me, it's this time of year, all over. Smoky quartz faceted rounds. These are really unusual faceted rounds. Normally you'd expect the facets on smoky quartz, or on any gemstone which is this kind of size and shape, to be a lot smaller. Itchy nose. These facets are a lot bigger, they are gorgeous. It's almost been kind of checkerboard faceted. These really big, almost square faceted round cut gemstones, which are absolutely beautiful. Look at that gorgeous gentle sparkle there. Which is a real hit with all of our guest designers. With pretty much everybody who's ever got a kit from Jewellery Maker, who's ever got a strand of smoky quartz from Jewellery Maker. It is one of those strands which everybody seems to love. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. A bit like purple is a universal colour. Smoky quartz is a universal gemstone. It's gorgeous. These are 8mm faceted rounds. Now you're also going to be getting some more smoky quartz here. Smoky quartz 10mm faceted rounds here. Can you see how the facets are slightly smaller on this strand than they are on this strand? So this strand, even though the gemstones are smaller, the facets are bigger. And on this strand here, even though the gemstones are bigger, the facets are smaller. See that? And they're more round to look at, whereas these are more square to look at. Isn't that gorgeous? Little bit of different faceting there. I think a bit of a change up, bit of a shake up. So 140 carats and 255 carats. It's this next strand though, which for me is stealing the show. Carved roses of jasper. Now, whenever we bring you a strand of gemstones that have that prefix which says carved gemstones, they have to go through a completely different process than if they are faceted like these strands here. Because you are literally carving the gemstone. It's not as simple as applying flat edges to gemstones. Well, not that faceting gemstones is simple at all, but carving gemstones is unbelievably difficult. They're double-sided, so carved qualities on both sides. In this particular strand, 250 carats. Jasper is such a diverse gemstone. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And to bring you carved flowers, amazing, absolutely gorgeous. It's a winning strand, isn't it? A winning kit, actually. Now, with this gorgeous kit, we love to bring you, well, with all of our kits, we want to bring you extras, findings. What are you going to be getting here? Okay. How about silver colour beading thread? White elastic, monofilament, great, looking absolutely fantastic, great, awesome. How about we add in 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge, gold-plated copper wire. Brilliant. Again, one of the most useful gauges of wire, one of the most versatile, and you're getting 10 metres of this incredible 0.6mm gauge gold-plated copper wire. What about the findings with this kit? How about we offer you 100 gold-plated copper findings. 100. Now, what do these 100 findings include? They include crimp beads, earring findings, eye pins, head pins, plain beads, a chain, all of those findings included in this kit. Oh my goodness me, it's incredible. So 100 gold-plated copper findings, as well as your wire, as well as your 3 strands of gemstones, as well as your monofilament, your beading thread, and your elastic. Now, this is going to be a great, great, great kit. it's fantastic because why not put it with the 2-for-1 deal for red agate we bought you earlier on? Why not put it with that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous 3-strand pack we bought you earlier on with Botswana and agate for $24.95? Why not put it with this incredible kit that we bought you right at the beginning of the show? The Look Be a Lady kit. The fact of the matter is, all of these kits, all of these strands go so beautifully together that the more of these you can add to your order, the further your gemstones will go and the more pieces of jewelry you'll be able to make. Now this kit is going to be going really nice and low. It's called Forever. Gorgeous, isn't it? This isn't going to be available forever though, because they are going to be going. They're going to be going really, really, really nice and quickly. Today, this kit with well over 500-600 carats of genuine gemstones is going to be going really low. Here's your deal today. Carved gemstones, really unusually faceted smoky quartz, $24.95. That includes your 100 findings. That includes your 10 meters of gold-plated copper wire. That includes your monofilament beading thread and elastic, all for less than £25. The most incredible opportunity. Yours today for less than £25. Absolutely superb. Well done. Now, again, this kit I think is perfect for anyone's skin colouring, hair colouring as well. It's just got everything here. Absolutely beautiful. And it is a brand new kit and it's available until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, I'd like to see the pieces that Louise has made. Would you like me to bring anything over? No. You got everything that you need? Right. So, this kit's an absolute beauty, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What are you loving about it the most?
The carved roses. They're just
They
beautiful.
are stunning, aren't they? It seems to be something which has happened over the last couple of weeks, bringing you carved flowers. They work beautifully. It's taken us a long time to get these in. There's been a lot of hype about these, a lot of people talking about these, you know, when are we going to be able to get carved flowers in? We've got them now, and in kits like that. I've never seen it applied to jasper. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. What were your first thoughts when you opened the kit?
Just beautiful for autumn, and they all work together, and obviously because it's wire. That's got to make me happy. Just trying to play around with the shapes, really.
Were the carved flowers easy to incorporate into pieces?
Yeah, you have to kind of work out whether they're going to be an individual feature, like on an earring, or whether you're going to kind of really block them up, like on the double-stranded bracelet. But yeah, they're just, I mean, they work just like a kind of a coin-shaped bead. So yeah, really simple. I mean, the way they fall, actually, they're flat on the bracelet at the moment, but if you just pinch them together, they actually sit next to each other, so you can get a really chunky look.
Oh yeah, that's lovely. I think with the jasper, the reason why it looks so great is because you've got that texture from the actual gemstone,
yes.
You know, so the different colours and the different shades, but also because it's carved, you get that physical texture as well. Look at that pendant, that's gorgeous. Oh, is that what you're going to show us?
Yeah.
That's just beautiful. I love how you've used this wire as well. Look at this 0.6mm wire.
Yeah, the gemstones are a tiny bit heavy for the connectors. It's a double-ended spiral, but actually, the way it's stretched out, it looks all right, I think.
Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And you've actually used the coins, the carved flowers really, really cleverly in these earrings here as well. Because don't forget, you can, when you wear earrings, when you make earrings, you'll be able to see them from the back and from the front of your hair.
Yeah,
so of course you'll see that carved quality from the back as well as the front.
With the chandelier finding there, I've actually taken the extra rings off and actually wire wrapped it on.
Oh yeah, here I'll just show you
There's a different way of using this.
Look at this.
finding.
So you've taken
That's
the back
what the
off.
original one looks like.
Ah, thank you, Louise. So Louise has taken the links off the bottom. Isn't that incredible? That's gorgeous. It's great that you can do that with the findings. You can kind of customise the findings for you, depending on what you want to make. Fantastic. So, please, how do you make this? Because it looks so incredible.
Effectively, it's a beaded donut. So it has been demoed before.
That sounds appetising.
Not for a while, I don't think. So it's the same technique as a beady bead. Let me just shuffle those beads across.
Thank you, you're so organised.
Try. So what you're working in is quadrants of beads.
Oh.
And the difference being, if you're working a traditional beady bead, you're working with 4 the same size and same shape. But if you start playing around with the dimensions, you can kick the camera like that.
Oh, Jack. So this is live television. I think we should just go home. What do Louise. It's been one of those days, isn't it? We've had, I've dropped bead caps. We've had goodness knows what going on. I've been offending people in Glasgow. Jack's kicking camera 5. It's one of those days where I just want to go back to bed and then start again.
So a traditional beady bead.
Professionals, are we?
You're working with the same size and shape usually, although you can play around with it. But with this, you're working with the dimensions. So what's going to become the inside of the donut needs to be around about half the size of the outside one. The middle one can be, this one in this case is in between, but it can be the same size as the small one. And as you pull that together, it naturally forms into a curve. So you can play, I do these for kind of collar necklaces as well, this same technique. So you just play around with the dimensions a little bit more.
So that is just one long piece of beading thread,
Yeah,
isn't
one
it?
really long piece of beading thread. So what I've done is thread on 3 of the beads. So I've got the rose, the large smoky quartz and the small smoky quartz. And then what effectively is going to be the next part of the quadrant is another one of the large smoky quartz. And when you pull that together, that's your quadrant.
Could you show us how you get from that loop to there?
Yeah. So we're just going to say this one, because I literally put them on. So you thread, after you've done this, you put the rose on the same side that you've got the rose, the small one on the same side you've got the small one, and cross through one of the large ones again. So thread through from one side, thread through from the other.
Oh, right. All becomes clear.
It is exactly the same as a beady bead quadrant technique. So again, rose on one side, small smoky quartz on the other, and through in both directions, smoky quartz. And then it's just a matter of repeating that. So you've got a rose on one side, small on the other side, and then the middle you cross over in both directions. So one through from the left, one through from the right. And you just need to tweak it a little bit, because with the playing sizes, and you can already see that starting to curve round.
Absolutely, it's gorgeous.
What you could do, and I think Mark demoed it yesterday actually, is alternate it and make a straight bracelet. So if you put a rose on one side, the next time you would put the little quartz on that side. So the roses would alternate, but you'd end up with a straight bracelet because it wouldn't curve round.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's really nice to play around with different sizes and different shapes of beads. Sometimes you don't really know what you're going to end up with until you've tried it, and you know, occasionally if you want a shallow curve and you end up with more, you have to, you know, add a little spacer in or something like that. And it's, you know, just play. You're not going to lose anything other than a little bit of beading thread and a bit of time. That's all you're going to end up, you know, losing.
And you get 50 metres of beading thread in the kit, so you know.
Absolutely.
It lasts forever. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah. So again, that's the last one we're going to do as a full quadrant. And then on the last one, I know it doesn't look like it's going to go around, but actually when you pull it together, it does come together. You could add a couple more in if you wanted to. So again, rose on that side and the small one on the other. But instead of putting it through another larger smoky quartz, we're actually going to go through this one, which was the very first one.
Oh, okay.
So this is the inside thread. It wants to go from the inside out on that very first bead. And if your thread does that, which is just loops around because of the curve on it, before you pull it too tight and it kinks, just undo it so that it doesn't kink, because a kink will be more tricky to kind of get out. And then this is the outside thread. So you want to go outside in on, again, the very first smoky quartz that you started with. When you pull that together,
that is gorgeous.
That's your shape. And if you flip that over, that's actually what you can see on the back. You can just do it there.
Look at that. Look at that, you can see. Isn't that amazing?
And then all you do to secure it is just take one of the strands through a loop, so the last loop effectively, so just through each of the gemstones so that you get them together, and then you can just knot them to finish it off, because you're going to end up covering that with wire anyway. So just round. There's plenty big enough holes in all of these gemstones to do this, no problem as well, which is nice. And you can just, even at that stage, just give it a pull to just secure it. And then just a standard couple of overhand knots on top of each other.
That's going to be so secure now.
It is, but it's still a little bit floppy because you're just doing it on the beading thread, which is where I then kind of decided to put the wire into it. And you'll really see that the holes, especially on these roses, are actually big enough. So I'm not going to cut it too close so it doesn't come. What I normally do is just put a tiny bit of jewellery glue or nail varnish on the knot. When it's dry, cut it off, and then you can go right into the knot then.
Oh, that's a good tip. Yeah, don't cut it really, really close to the knot until it's really secure. So you're going to put the wire through the carved flowers as well?
Yeah. I'm just going to cut a small bit. On that one I did probably about 3 times this length, but if you cut it too short you can add another piece. It's that kind of technique. So all I'm going to do is thread it through one of them, and then just bend it round, and I'm going to do it all with my fingers really. Just kind of put curves into it, tuck it into gemstones, and just kind of secure the end, and you can finish that off as well afterwards. And then what you're going to do with the other piece is loop through that loop potentially, so you end up with that kind of bit on there. You might go through the gap there, and all you're doing is making this a little bit more secure. And actually in that sense, if it loops up, it's just as easy to keep it there and keep it as a loop, because then when you come back around you can feed back through that to secure it. You don't need to go through every one of the beads to secure it, but what you can do in some cases is actually go through 2. So I didn't go through this one at all. If I go through here and here, it's just going to really secure that up.
That wire looks like it's lovely to work with.
It really is, and it feels really smooth. The coating's beautiful on it. So you've ended up through here, just put a little kink in it so it sits to the shape, so you're not going to notice a straight bit across there. And then you go back to your loop, so you're just literally forming it around, holding it with your thumb a little bit. You might go around that smoky quartz there, and when you come through, you might go through the back.
So you can just make it as organic as you want.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might then strengthen that bit up by coming back through there, and you do that just so that you can get back round to the other side, just finish the end off, and it's really solid. It's not going anywhere.
Gosh, that is really, really solid.
But it's made completely independently, and then I just did kind of the parcel tag thing, just with the chain, threaded both ends through, and then the ends through the loop that you've created, just to attach that, like you could do with ribbon. But that shape you could easily make into a brooch. You could put actually as a big fascinator on a comb.
Oh, that'd be gorgeous.
On a tiara or something, kind of as a headband. Would be nice just to a side, but you could do anything with it. But you can actually see, because you did turn it around, you can have it wire side or non-wire side. So depending on, if you want more sparkly or not, you can do it either way around. Because in the main, the wire sticks on one side.
And you can make it as embellished as you want.
Absolutely.
I think this would actually make a really nice centre to a bracelet, actually, to a kind of a bangle maybe as well. It's just so lovely to see both options, and you can make it as decorative as you want to. That's really, really, really lovely. Stunning kit. And for less than £25, absolutely amazing. I think it's time for some more Wall of Fame. Don't go anywhere. Who's your first one from, Louise?
We've got number 399, and this is from Lynn. Yay, Lynn Kennedy. Hi all at JM, from Facebook. Hi all at JM. I haven't sent anything in for a while, so this is my latest design. I thought you might like to see it. I was lucky enough to get some of the shell pearls you had in the sale for £1 a strand. Unbelievable. This set has cost pennies to make, with the shell pearls at that ridiculous price. I did a little silver-plated wire and a bit of imagination, and voila, an expensive-looking boutique set. I'm so glad I can make jewellery for myself that is different to what you see in the high street. I have JM to thank for that, especially the guest designers that show us the basics to get going, and then all you need is a design idea and the ingredients to produce amazing pieces. Hope all is well with everyone at JM, especially Lucy, Fee and Hannah with their little bundles of joy on their way. Take care, kind regards to all, from Lynn in very wet and windy Dorset.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
Stunning. That is so boutique.
That is very neat wire work as well. It's
stunning. It's incredible, isn't it? Just gorgeous. I've got number 396 here, which has got some wonderful autumnal tones. Beautiful technique at the bottom here as well. It's been sent in by Margaret Buckley. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've used smoky quartz drops, multicolour agate, agate coins, red agate and mystic carnelian, all from Jewellery Maker. I hope you like it. Keep up the good work. Margaret in Coventry. Hey, not too far away. And if you love mystic gemstones, we've actually got some more coming in, hopefully before Christmas as well. We've got a big amount of mystic gemstones coming in. Thank you very much for that, Margaret.
And at 398, we've got Lena here from Middlesbrough. Hi to all at Jewellery Maker. This Wall of Fame entry is a bracelet which I have knitted with 0.25 copper plated antique bronze wire, similar to one that Sheila did a few weeks ago. I used purple magnesite nuggets and 0.6 antique gold shell pearl faster grounds. It took some time as I'm not a knitter. It looks amazing. I just really loved what Sheila did, so I wanted to have a go. I hope you like it. All the materials are from Jewellery Maker and I hope it's shown on the show. Well, it is. I created the findings from 0.8 gold plated wire. Love the show with all the presenters and guest designers, and that's lots of love from Lena.
That's gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Bit of gemstone knitting there. Lovely. I've got number 397 here, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful. From Brenda Strong. Hi, look, Jewellery Maker. Another entry for the Wall of Fame. I made this for my mum as a 3-strand pack, from a 3-strand pack of black banded agate, which was one of my first buys from Jewellery Maker. She loves it and is looking forward to many more gifts. I bet she is. Love all the presenters and guest designers as they give so much information and hints and tips to keep us inspired. Keep up the good work, Brenda in Bishop Auckland. That is absolutely beautiful. I love those colours in there. And we've had some text in as well. Brilliant. Here we go. This one is from Mary in West Lothian. Oh, Carol. You do your accents if you want. I'm a Glaswegian and a proud Scot, and let's face it, I've heard worse. So go on. Do what? Gie on it, laddie. Main. I better not. I'll probably offend the majority of the UK if I try and do that, Mary. But do you know what? Thank you very much for that text. That's lovely. That's lovely. I seem to have just completely lost control of the show today, but, you know, never had anything anyway. We've got another one here from Lorraine in Dunbar. Oh, no, Lorraine's back. Oh, no, Carol, please don't be offended. Oh, that's good to know. I was having a laugh with you. Love your accents. Absolutely no offence taken. You would be an asbo... You would be a what? An abso-lugs. I've absolutely no idea what that means. But, Lorraine, thank you very much for your text. And thank you so much for texting back in. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Now, if you would like to enter into the Wall of Fame, it's really, really simple, and here's how to do it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Hello. Now, we've got another wire deal. Now, we've shown you some amazing deals already today. And I think if I whisper, we've taken eye-pins down to $1.95. We've done a kit for $14.95. Done another kit for $24.95. We've done that last kit for $24.95. It's been a bit silly. We've been price slashing. And if I whisper, then I don't think management will hear. But it's been amazing. Let's face it, today already has been amazing, incredible, or as the French would say, incroyable. They would say that. They often do say that, says Diana. Do they? I don't know. Incroyable. I think that's, yeah, incredible in French. Right, now, how about some more wire? Is it going to be a great deal? Is it going to be a deal which you need to be on the phone lines for early doors? Yep. Now, 10, no. 15 metres? No. 20 metres? No. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90? No. 100 metres of wire. Every single time we've shown you wire today, there's been a queue on the phone lines. 100 metres of turquoise coloured copper wire. Now, what gauge is this? 0.6 millimetres in gauge. Oh my goodness me. So that means it's the same gauge as the red wire, the same gauge as the beautiful purple coloured wire that we've already bought you, the same gauge as the wire that we've had in both of the kits today as well. So it is, without a shadow of a doubt, the most versatile gauge of wire. Now, you know those designs? In fact, let me just get that. There we go. I'm accruing loads of Louise's designs today because they all use wire, which is amazing. You know the wire that we that we've just shown you that was used in this kit here. Yeah, this one here, 0.6mm gauge wire. You know, the wire that was used in this ring that we've already shown you today, 0.6mm gauge wire. The wire that was used in this design here, one of our kits, 0.6mm gauge wire. I think we're all fairly certain of the versatility of 0.6mm gauge wire, which is why this deal is going to be absolutely superb, which is why this deal is going to be amazing. Sorry, it's bad, sorry. So, 0.6mm gauge, turquoise coloured copper wire, 100 metres. It's going to be great, it's going to be awesome. Your deal today is going to be absolutely superb. Deanna, how low are we going to be going? You're not doing a price slash. Oh, for pity's sake. We price slashed the red wire, but only until 9 AM tomorrow morning. And we're going to price slash the turquoise coloured copper wire as well, but only until 9 AM tomorrow morning. Here's your deal. Is it going to be the same price? It is. $11.95. Absolutely amazing. Until 9 AM tomorrow morning, your deal is $11.95. Absolutely superb. That's for 100 metres of turquoise coloured copper wire, 0.6mm in gauge. Oh my goodness me. We had lots of people on the phone lines. There's still some of the red ones left. If you want to add the red one to your order, speak to the call centre and I've help. But for now, come and get the turquoise as well. Well done, all of you there. There are loads and loads and loads of you there. The 0.6mm gauge wire is fantastic for little twiddly bits. It's fantastic if you want to recreate the kind of technique which Louise just showed us, making this big pendant. Also fantastic if you want to make rings. You can hammer it and work harden it. You can use it in gizmos. In fact, why not come in and get all of our Wireworks DVDs for $4.95? We've got Wirework DVD 1, 2, 3. We've got Gizmo Wireworks DVDs. We've got one with jig work on as well. There are so many DVDs using wire, which you can come in and get. Just speak to the call centre and I've help and add them to your order. This is how a lot of our guest designers actually learn how to create pieces. Mark learned macrame from watching the macrame DVDs. We've had lots of guest designers who've learned how to use gizmos by watching the Gizmo Wirework DVDs. This is such a fantastic medium to work in. And once people start working in wire, it's addictive. Do you remember when you first started using wire, Louise?
Yeah, for my wedding 8 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it happen? What happened?
Well, I made, well, I was having my hair up and didn't want a tiara, so I made beaded hairpins. Grips that would go in when my hair was put up, so I had wired on pearls and things, and then just made a couple of accessories and haven't really looked back.
Ever since then you've been using it. That's incredible. That's just amazing. It can start off with something as simple as making bead, a beautiful beaded hair grips, hair slides for as Louise says, her wedding, and then it just snowballs. It is so addictive. It's incredible. And as Louise said earlier on, it makes your gemstones go so much further because you're using wire maybe as a gizmo, maybe with little spirals and coils, and it's just going to make your gemstones go that much further. Well done. So that's your price slash until 9 AM tomorrow morning. Now, yes. Really? Oh my goodness me, we've just had a text message in which says, hi, this is Pam. Sorry, I'm standing to one side. Hi, this is Pam from Southport. I've been watching now for a couple of months. I'm new to jewellery making and my sister has asked me to make her a tiara for a Christmas fancy dress party. What gauge wire do I use? I think you're all fab. Love watching the shows. I could spend a fortune every day if I had the money. Hope to make my first purchase soon. Planning on making some jewellery to sell at a Christmas fair. Pam, today is your lucky day. I have tiaras here. Now, we could not have planned this better. Now, Louise, what gauge wire is great for tiaras?
If you're doing the tiara technique, so twisting gemstones on and having them standing proud, 0.4 is perfect for that.
So, like this.
Yeah, I think
Pam, free with your first order, you get a free tutorial DVD and booklet. Because I know if you haven't ordered with us yet, then you won't know this. Attaching beads to a headband.
Yeah.
Okay? You can make your very own tiaras, fascinators, hair slides, literally by... This is absolutely... We could not have planned this better. Pam, you're watching at the right time. Goodness me, you are. 0.6mm wire. Could you use that at all with fascinators?
You can, yeah. If you're attaching gemstones onto the band itself, so actually wrapping them onto the band or kind of at the front of where you have the strand sticking up, 0.6 is perfect because it's a bit stronger. You can twist 0.6 as well together. So if you just wanted to buy one gauge, go for 0.6 because it's versatile as well. It won't look quite as dainty, but you can still twist gemstones and do the tiara technique with that.
Oh my goodness me. This is amazing. We could not have planned this better today. I've got a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiara headbands. These are fantastic. They are fantastic if you want to make a tiara that is literally going to be sitting like kind of that or like that. And you can have kind of a fascinator or really, really high decorative across the top of it. These are absolutely wonderful. Tiaras are something which are always attributed with weddings, with proms, but oh my goodness me, I wore a tiara to a Jubilee party. I absolutely loved it. It's just the most fantastic thing to own and to have. To know that you've got your very own tiara or your very own headband, which is embellished with genuine gemstones, or your very own fascinator, is just gorgeous. Now, tiaras, headbands like this, they are so simple. It is so simple to create a design on a headband. We've got beautiful genuine gemstones coming up, which are absolutely perfect with these, such as the aquamarines. The wire, which we've shown you today, in the turquoise, in the red, in the purple, are all perfect with this. The 4mm tiger's eye, which we've already shown you today, perfect as well with your gorgeous tiaras as well. Now, we are going to give you the most fantastic deal today. Now, there's already a lot of you on the phone lines. There's already a lot of people saying yes, and we're actually just going to go into the other room quickly. Not me, I'm going to stay here. Jack has run into the other room to get a selection of tiaras as well, so just so we can show you how these headbands have been used. They are incredible, okay? So, you've got your silver-coloured tiara bands. They're 5mm in diameter. Pack of 5 of these. There are going to be so many people who are going to want these for Christmas parties, for Christmas weddings. They're absolutely wonderful. And the wedding season is not from April till September. It's 12 months a year. Get involved when you can. There's already a lot of people on the phone lines. There's already a lot of people calling through. Here's your deal today. It's $2.95. See, this is it. This is Louise. I've learnt over the years, Louise's shocked expression is just general laughing. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. They're really sturdy. I mean, we use those we do the tiara technique in the workshop I do, when we use those ones, and they're really sturdy, and you can do so much with them. So yeah, for that price, for 5. Yeah.
They are amazing. I have a feeling this is using 0.6mm gauge wire. Look at this. Look at that beautiful, beautiful hairband. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous, and you can see how these pearls have been threaded on. How can I show that? There you go. How they've been threaded onto the headband. That is absolutely gorgeous. The wire work, you can, oh, it's beautiful. $2.95 for a pack of 5 of these. Absolutely wonderful. The designs are endless. They really, really, really are. And if you've got a mixture of 0.4, maybe 0.25 and 0.6mm gauge wire, you can make whatever you want. Pam, I really, really, really hope you're watching. I really hope you're enjoying this incredible deal, because it is absolutely superb. 5 of these headbands for under £3. Now, if you are giving us a call and you're hearing the engaged tone, hang up and call back again. If you call back and you're still hearing the engaged tone, hang up and call back again. If you call back and you're still hearing the engaged tone, hang up, call back again. Eventually you will get through. Basically it means that all of our operators are busy at the minute, but they will get to you as quickly as they can. There's a lot of people there on the phone lines. Well done. Hold those lines. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done. So, green quartz. Graduated green quartz coming your way. Absolutely beautiful, this incredible strand. Green cracked quartz is coming your way. If you are on the phone lines, do not hang up. There's plenty of these headbands to go around, but please, please, please do not hang up. You should be successful. Well done. So green cracked quartz coming your way in just a few seconds. Also, your incredible strand of aquamarine. Can't wait to bring this to you. Aquamarine's coming your way in just a few seconds as well. Absolutely beautiful. So aquamarine faceted drops, which would look amazing with these headbands, and amazing with a headband like that, wouldn't it? Absolutely beautiful. This is going to be coming your way in a few seconds as well. If you are holding on those phone lines patiently for that last deal, do hold those lines, and we will answer your call as soon as we can. Now, Louise, when's your next wire workshop? Do you know?
It's next Tuesday. It's usually the first Tuesday of the month.
Next Tuesday, fantastic. They're really successful, aren't they?
Yeah.
The wire works. the glee on her face. Yes, they are. They're very successful, actually. And do people come to you of all abilities? Do people come to you real beginners?
Yeah, we've had people who've actually brought friends or family with them who've never made jewellery before, and they've gone away with pieces, rings they can wear and everything. Through to people who just want to tidy up what they're doing, they're not quite sure if they've got the technique right. So yeah, it kind of works across the board, because we do, you know, we start off with spirals and things, but we do rings, we do findings, make your own earring findings, your own hooks, your own chain as well.
Ooh,
so
fantastic.
So yeah, it's a bit of a mixture.
And what do people generate? And what are people's most common query? What are they most worried about? About finishing pieces off?
Finishing off and being neat. Is the two things, yeah. Especially if they've tried rings before, maybe not quite got that. So we look at techniques at how you can keep the band of that neat.
Yeah.
How you can finish off things so you've not got things sticking out and stabbing people, which is always a good thing.
Yes, you don't want to stab people.
But yeah, they're the common things.
Oh, fantastic! So next Tuesday is your next beading workshop, which is going a wire workshop, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. If you want to come on our wire workshop, which is going to be hosted by the lovely and very, very talented, I think she's here, and also because I truly believe it, the lovely Louise Jacobson, then we're going to give you a few details in a couple of seconds about how to join that wire workshop. We've got so much more still to come. We've got Aquamarine, we've got green crack quartz still to come. We've got loads and loads and loads still to come. Do not go anywhere. There is so much more still to come.
New to wirework? Why not come and join us in our Wirework for Beginners course? Join guest designer Louise Jacobson as she takes you through all the basic techniques of using wire.
People would benefit from coming on the wirework course because it's an ideal opportunity to actually experiment without feeling the pressure of actually buying things and then not knowing how to use them straight away.
You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you to become more confident when using wire in your jewellery. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studio, meet the presenters, and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes a selection of colours and different gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, lunch and refreshments, all for just $69.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Fantastic. So if you are still waiting on the phone lines for the last game, please do be patient. We've been extremely busy today. So hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. Oh my goodness me. I've got beading packs here. Do you know what you're doing to me today, Deanna? She is giving me amazing deals, you're quite right. Not only that, but Deanna has actually managed to sit on my blackberries. I was looking forward to eating my blackberries today on a break, and that is basically what has happened to them. They've been sat on. So there's a lovely British grown blackberries, which I've really been looking forward to, and they've been sat on. Did you kneel on them or sit on them? She thinks that she knelt on them. I'll tell you something, you know what? We did have a permanent marker incident, you're quite right. That is no excuse. Apparently they were on the chair and she knelt on them. It's the last time, you know. It's ridiculous. There she is, look at that face, the guilty face of Deanna. There she is. An apologetic face, yeah, well, whatever. Whatever the weather. Right, now, I don't really mind, I never really. Okie dokie, right, now. We've got loads and loads and loads still to bring to you. We've got green cracked quartz, aquamarine, beading packs. We've got loads and loads and loads still to come. Where are we going to go now, Deanna? We're going to do the green cracked quartz. Oh my goodness. Right. I've seen cracked quartz before. I've seen cracked quartz. Cracked quartz has been shown a fair few times on Jewellery Maker, yeah? Brilliant. I have never seen it look like this though. Green cracked quartz. It's like a strand of spring green. It is like a strand of peridot, isn't it? It's exactly like a strand of peridot. It could be a strand of peridot. It could be a strand of green diamonds. It's absolutely delish. This is where you get really high quality white quartz, which has been heated up to a really high temperature, cooled down, and then has had that dye added. So you get that incredible color. This is crackled quartz. So you get the dye attracted to certain areas of the gemstone. It just looks delicious. It's mouth-wateringly beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. These are graduated faceted rounds you're going to be getting here. So from 6 to about 16 millimeters in diameter. There they are. Aren't they gorgeous? Loving this colour. This is like the most perfect strand of peridot in the world, isn't it? It really, really is. What you're in a very, very bright colour, a very, very strong colour. Something which, if you wanted to use them all together, fantastic, because it's going to carry on that brightness. If you want to separate them out, those colours are going to become more muted because obviously they're not next to green gemstones. You've got something here which is going to be going really nice and low. Now, Louise, these are really bright. They're very, very bright. Could you name me or suggest maybe a couple of gemstones if you wanted to carry on, well actually if you wanted to have a contrast with this gemstone strand, what would you put it with?
Contrast,
that kind of colour blocking maybe?
Actually either white, even as a contrast, or something with texture like white lava rock, or black, just classic black. Or actually the like golden obsidian would be lovely because you get the little, you get contrast but you wouldn't get it too much. But if you wanted to tone it down, you could put it with smoky quartz.
That would be nice.
And you just take the edge off it, but the brown and the green would work really well together.
They would, wouldn't they? Because you're getting those wonderful kind of grassy greens and those kind of earthy colours as well. It would work really well together.
It's nearly the same colour as one of the aluminium chains that was on earlier as well, so it'd be beautiful.
It is! Where is it? Do you know what? This is why you're a guest designer. She's amazing, isn't she? Look at that, look at that. So if you want to add the aluminium chain, where we bought you 6 strands of aluminium chain for £19.95p of very different shapes, sizes and colours, absolutely fantastic, well done. Now, we've had a message in from Diana in Norfolk. Carol, you nearly got it. Chlorophyll, oh there we go. Chlorophyll is the green stuff. Chloroplasts are the blobs in which it is found. Thank you. Off to eat some grass so I can buy some more delights. Love to all, Diana in Norfolk. Oh, thank you very much. So yes, chloroplasts are the cells in which chlorophyll is found, and chloroform is the stuff that will kill you. So there we go, basically. That's basically summing it up there. There we go. So, because I was saying this reminds me of chloroplast, but it's not chloroplast, it's chlorophyll, which is the gorgeous green quality which makes grass green. It is absolutely beautiful. Sorry, what was that, Tom?
GCSE biology.
GCSE biology, yes. Do you remember drawing the cell? And it was all about osmosis and semi-permeable membranes, I remember. Oh, it's just coming out of me, I don't know. Ooh. I still got a D in science, didn't actually pass it, but never mind. Goodness me, I can't believe it, a semi-permeable membrane. I haven't said that since I was about 16. Right, okay, so back to the green cracked quartz. Here it is, looking amazing. So as Louise suggested, putting this with smoky quartz, I think that is a really, really fantastic combination. If you really wanted to go crazy and have a really, really big contrast, maybe a bit of colour blocking, why not put it with that, the fuchsia tiger's eye? Why not? You know, amazing. Why not try putting it with, if you want to bring the chain back into the mix, this is going to look awesome. the purple chain. You know, you've got something here which is, you know, you could really go either way. You could go very, very warm, you could go very, very hot, go very, very cool, or go earthy. Now, this is going to be going very low. I've never seen anything like this on Jewellery Maker before, so this is going to be an absolutely fantastic day. I don't know how low we're going to be going. Knowing what I know about Jewellery Maker, though, it's probably going to be far too low. A brand new strand for you today. Here's your deal. Enjoy. £8.95. Incredible, absolutely superb. It's a great, great, great deal, isn't it? Well done. Lots of you there on the phone lines, lots of people saying yes. Under £10 for your gorgeous crackled green quartz graduated facet rounds. 6mm to 14mm in diameter. Looking absolutely beautiful. Well done for £8.95. The most amazing opportunity. Well done. The phone lines have gone crazy. There's lots of people calling through. Well done to all of you there. Really, really beautiful. Even if you just use one or two of these with some black onyx or with some smoky quartz, that'd be gorgeous. Wanted to, yeah, why not? Just restrand it. Because you've got the graduated quality. Restrand it, make it into a necklace. Simple. So just by adding a clasp, a bottom clasp, or a lobster claw clasp, or a T-bar clasp, there you go, simple. Look at that gorgeous luster, isn't that beautiful? Lots of you there on the phone lines there, well done, a beautiful green colour there as well. It is like the best quality peridot I've ever seen, but if this was a strand of peridot, there's no way on earth we'd be at £8.95, no way, let's say £28.95. But because this is quartz, a green quartz, we've taken it really, really nice and low, so that's absolutely wonderful. Well done to all of you on the phone lines, there's lots of you there. If you are waiting in a bit of a queue, we are very, very, very busy today, so just hold those lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. Sorry, did you catch me scratching my nose then? You probably did, didn't you? Sorry. I've got a really itchy nose. It's the dust in here. Terrible. But anyway. Isn't that great? Well done, hold those lines. Awesome. Now. Are you ready for this? So, yesterday, we gave you a macrame special show, okay? With Mark, and Vicky was presenting. It was very, 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 very successful. It's gonna be successful. It's macrame, it's amazing. Today's show, we've been equally as busy because we've had Louise with us, who specializes in wire. We've had loads and loads and loads of wire deals. Now, we did bring you a few deals yesterday with beading threads in them. A lot of them sold out. There were a lot of people who missed out. Because of that, we put another one of these bundles together. And today, oh my goodness me, you are going to be getting loads here. Now, I don't know where to start with this because there is so much. I'm going to start by showing you these threads. These are beautiful. These are the kind of threads that I used when I was younger to make my friendship bracelets. They are eight reels of 200 meters of 0.3mm gauge. What I would describe as embroidery thread. It's nylon thread you're going to be getting here. Let's just go through the colours. You're going to be getting this beautiful kind of snowy white colour here. You're going to be getting kind of a glacier sky blue. You're going to be getting a golden yellow. You're going to be getting a beautiful imperial lavender. You're going to be getting gorgeous, kind of like a burgundy clay brown red. You're going to be getting midnight black and a baby pink. So that's 200 meters in each one of these. Amazing. Doesn't end there. Doesn't end there. How about green ribbon, midnight blue ribbon, silver ribbon, 10 meters in each, midnight black, gorgeous organza ribbons here, white organza ribbon, so kind of like a slate silver, slate grey silver, cream, this is just gorgeous, these are wonderful organic colours here, a golden colour, almost, bright red, and like a red wine Bordeaux colour here. So all of a sudden, hang on, 8 spools of 200 meters of beading thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is amazing. 10 lots of 10 meters of organza ribbon. You can plait them, you can macrame them, they look gorgeous. Then, oh my goodness me. Then you're going to be getting hemp cord. Now each of these 10 meters as well. 10 yards, goodness me. gone back to Dickensian days. Midnight black, orange, olive, emerald, purple, cream or biscuit coloured. You're going to be getting yellow, blue, cream, red. So that is 10 lots of 10 yards of hemp cord, 10 lots of 10 metres of organza ribbon, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 lots of 200 metres of beading thread. All in all, that is over a mile of beading material. If that isn't enough, I don't know what. Amazing, is it? That is incredible. That is amazing. Yeah, put it around an athletics track. What, 4 times? Yeah, 4 times. That is absolutely amazing. There's so much here. We've just recorded yesterday, last night, and Chloe's editing it today, a brand new Macrame Projects DVD, which is absolutely fantastic. You can use all of these in macrame, you can plait them, you can do whatever you want with these. They're absolutely beautiful. Louise, this is a lot of beading material, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to last you a while.
It's going to last you a long, long, long while. There's a lot going on here. Have you used any one of these in particular? Do you use more the hemp more than the ribbon, or which ones do you find most versatile and useful?
I love ribbon, and you can incorporate that in so many different things. You can knot it, you can plait it, you can macrame it, you can just have it to strand a necklace, if you just do a pendant or something. But the nylon threads, even though they're quite thin, yes, it's perfect what people used to use for friendship bracelets, because it's like embroidery thread. But what you can do is plait 3 strands of it together and then macrame with it, so you get a really chunky, but you get texture as well. So you kind of doubling it up to almost 1 mil, because it's 0.3. Yeah. You do that, then you can macrame with that. So that's quite nice to do that, and you've got plenty to do that with.
That's a lovely thought. Plaiting 3 strands together and then macrameing with them. That's good. That would be a really chunky design, wouldn't it? That'd be gorgeous. There are already tons of people on the phone lines. Loads of people wanting these. This is probably one of the biggest bundles we've ever offered you. I'm just going to give it a hug. I can't even get my arms around this bundle. It's massive. Your deal today for this epic bundle is $14.90. I can't even get my arms around. I've got long arms and big hands. I can't even get my arms around. It's one of the biggest bundles I've ever seen in my life. 10 lots of 10 yards of hemp cord, 10 lots of 10 meters of organza ribbon, and 8 lots of 200 meters of beading thread. Yours today for less than £15. I felt a bit silly down there, so I'm standing up now. For less than £15, an amazing deal. The colours are just amazing. Every single palette, every single quality, every single colour that I could ever use in genuine gemstone jewellery, and they're all here. They're just gorgeous. Well done. Mix these up as well. Mix the ribbon up with the hemp cord, or mix the beading thread up with the hemp. It really is entirely up to you. Enjoy. All you have to do is just decide how you want to use them. These are going to sell out in a few seconds. If you are calling up, you may be hearing an engaged tone, which means all of our operators unfortunately are busy at the minute, but they will answer your call as soon as they can. So hang up and call back again. Absolutely incredible, well done. Loads of you calling through. If you are hearing that engaged tone, hang up and call back again. Well done. That's amazing. Jack, I'm leaving that to you to clear up. Were you tutting me then? Jack, I love you. I love you. You know how much I love you. That's a very nice T-shirt you're wearing today. Trying to give him compliments. Oh, and that one as well. That is not a happy face. He's got to put all of those in individual little bags. Come on, Jack! Be nice. Be nice. That goes in. They go in there. The hemp cords go in there. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's angry. Look at that angry face. You are on camera now. Look at that angry face. The anger doesn't last for long. It doesn't last for long. It just makes himself some peanut butter on toast and then he's fine, aren't you? Peanut butter on toast is a saviour. Do you know what? When I arrived back home with jet lag the other morning from India, China and Hong Kong, and my husband said, "Are you hungry?" And I said, No, I'm not hungry. I just want to have a shower and go to bed. He said, "Do you know what I've got?" I said, "What?" Jar of peanut butter. I had 4 rounds of peanut butter on toast. I wasn't even hungry. It's one of those things you just eat. Oh, no. I have been getting teaspoons and just eating peanut butter as well out of the jar. Oh, I could eat a whole jar. One sitting. You a peanut butter fan, Louise?
I do quite like peanut butter.
Quite like it.
Do you know what? It's nice, actually, a bit strange. Peanut butter on toast, but melt cheese on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really
What?
Yeah.
That sounds random. Why is that good?
It's just a combination of the nuts and then the salty cheese, and yeah, it's nice.
Now, peanut butter and Marmite on toast is amazing. You don't like Marmite? Oh, the face. Ah! Peanut butter and Marmite. Peanut butter and bacon on sandwiches are very nice as well. Very nice. Peanut butter and melted cheese. I'm going to try that this afternoon. Thank you very much for your advice. Right, now, darling, where are we going to go now, Deanna? Ah, perfect. Yeah, because the call centre are trying to deal with a massive queue at the minute. Now, earlier on, we brought you a deal for a metre of gold-coloured aluminium chain. This is so versatile, it's gorgeous. A metre of silver-coloured aluminium chain. Peanut butter and spready cheese. Ooh. Peanut butter and strawberry jam, yeah. Well, I remember the first time I ever had peanut butter, it was on a peanut butter and jam sandwich, and it was the most amazing experience of my entire childhood. And I remember it. I had chicken pox, and we were living in a hotel because we just moved to America and the house wasn't ready, and I had chicken pox in a hotel, and the first time I ever had peanut butter and jam sandwiches. It will remain with me for the rest of my life. Peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. Very nice. So that might be a bit too sweet though. Yeah. I'm obsessed with peanut butter. Right, okay, right. Should we recap? The show is running away with itself like a runaway train. Right, so gold-coloured aluminium chain, silver-coloured aluminium chain, electric blue-coloured aluminium chain, gorgeous. Green-coloured aluminium chain, purple-coloured aluminium chain, pink-coloured aluminium chain. There's 6 metres of chain here, maybe a little bit more actually. You are going to be getting all 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of these for less than £20. If you want to add these to your order, speak to the call centre for live help, and we will add them onto your order. If the quantity's there, then just go for it. This is called the chain bow. The name of this bundle is amazing. It's not a rainbow, it's a chain bow. That's a good name. Did you name it, Deanna? That's wonderful. Well done. So 6 multicolour aluminium chains. You'll sell my darlings for less than £20. Amazing. So much chain. It's actually going off screen. There it is. Brilliant. Absolutely wonderful. And it almost matches our logo. Can I pop it up to the logo? Here we go. Here we go. Does it go? Do you know what? Goes with the logo. Don't you think? Look at that. Probably can't get a shot of that, can we? No. That's all right. Don't worry about it. It's incredible. It's yours today for less than £20. It's so versatile. It's so incredible. And if this wasn't aluminium, it would be really, really heavy. It's light. It's so light. Think of bike frames. Think of aeroplanes. Aeroplanes tend to be made out of aluminium because they need to be strong, but they need to be light. Bikes need to be strong, but they need to be light. You know, just incredible. £19.95 for 6 metres of gorgeous multicoloured aluminium chain. Why don't you all, my darlings, hold those lines? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. There is a big queue. Is the call centre dealing with the queue? Right. So you shouldn't be waiting any more than a minute on the phone lines. Okay. Now, how about the gemstone strand we have been harping on about all show? How about we offer you a strand of a gemstone which has been so unbelievably popular since we got it back in stock? How about we show you a gemstone strand which I have been waiting for? Over the last few months, over the last couple of months, we've been bringing you new strands of aquamarine. This aquamarine has been amazing. The colour's been incredible, the size has been amazing, it ticked all the boxes. Now, we've bought you rounds, plain rounds of aquamarine, faceted rounds of aquamarine, chips of aquamarine. This is even more exciting. These are top drilled, faceted pear drops of aquamarine. I am in love. I am in love. This incredible strand has got everything I've ever looked for in a strand of aquamarine. You will quite often hear our guest designers talk about this gemstone and say it's great for bridal projects, it's great for tiaras, it's absolutely fantastic for hair slides. It is the most amazing, incredible, genuine gemstone. Louise, I don't think I've spoken to you about aquamarine before. What do you think of aquamarine?
For a blue gemstone, it's really feminine. It's actually, you think of the femininity of pinks and things like that, but the blue, it's just so elegant and feminine.
Yeah.
And it gives that edge, whatever shape it's in, but these are beautiful.
It's a wonderful gem. I totally agree with you. Actually, I'd never thought of it like that before. It's a blue gemstone, and normally you associate blue with boys, blue with masculine pieces. But in actual fact, this is a very, very, very feminine tone. It goes with my dress. Quite right. It goes with my dress. Now, it's a member of the beryl family. Okay, it's a member of the beryl family. The beryl family has gemstones in it like morganite, emerald, and of course aquamarine. This incredible genuine gemstone is probably the most popular and probably one of the most sought after forms of the beryl family. That's not to say that aquamarine always looks like this. Believe you me, quite often it doesn't look like this. Aquamarine can look quite grey, it can look quite dull. This is exactly the opposite. It is bright, it is beautiful, and it has that beautiful powdery baby blue colour. It is exactly the kind of aquamarine that a lot of gem lovers and gem connoisseurs look for when they're looking for gems for their pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery. The blue kind of quality you're going to be getting here is very reminiscent of some of the kind of very, very high quality aquamarines that we see here on Jewellery Maker and at the Genuine Gemstone Company. To facet these gemstones is such a labour intensive process. Why? Because these aren't your average rounds, they're not your average rondelles or your average square cuts. These are pear shapes. Not only are they pear shapes, but they are faceted pear shapes, very close to the briolette cut gemstone, only a few facets away from being a briolette cut gemstone. These aren't centre drilled, they're top drilled. So can you imagine how these are going to look when you twist maybe some wire through them, maybe when you put them in necklaces, in earrings, in tiaras, they're going to hang absolutely beautifully. Louise, what would you say are the main differences and the main kind of pluses of having a top drilled gemstone rather than a centre drilled gemstone?
You can make it look more kind of delicate because you're not having to have so much structure really. You haven't got wire right the way through it and having to skirt it at the end. You can pull them together quite closely. You can do like 3 together just with a small bit of wire. When you're creating things like flowers, out of 5 of them, they pull together very, very nicely when you've just got a loop in the middle. Whereas you need a little bit more of a mechanics when you've got it top to bottom drilled, because you need to put the wire through and either back through or around the back of the gemstone, so you can let the gemstone really talk when it's top drilled.
So this is a fantastic strand if you want to make those kind of delicate pieces, if you want to create designs like, I don't know, maybe a bit like this. There has been so much excitement about this aquamarine, and I've heard so many guest designers saying, please, 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 can we have top drilled ones, ones which have that gorgeous kind of feminine shape, because they're perfect for tiaras, they're perfect for bridal suites of jewellery. Now, it is going to go very, very quickly. I know that there are going to be people buying 2s, 3s and 4s and 5s of these. It's a very, very, very expensive gemstone for us to source. It's also a very difficult gemstone for us to source. It's a very expensive way of getting aquamarine to your screens because it is such unusual and highly faceted quality you are going to be getting here. Today, though, your deal is going to be unmissable. It is going to be something which you have to get on the phone lines for. Here's your brand new strand of aquamarine faceted drops for under £18. Oh my goodness me. Just think about this. If you were to get just 2 of these aquamarine drops and you were to make them into a pair of earrings, what kind of price would you sell them on for? Honestly. Would it be £5? No way, it's aquamarine you're using here. It'd be closer to kind of £15 maybe a pair. You are getting a whole strand of these gemstones for less than £18. That is amazing. That is incredible. And today it's your deal, my darlings, for less than £18. Well done to all of you there on the phone lines. Absolutely gorgeous. 0800 6444 655 or get involved on our website, which of course is jewellerymaker.com. These are going very quickly. And I don't know about you, but it seems like ages I've been waiting so long for a strand like this in Aquamarine, because more often than not we give you rounds or we give you faceted rounds, but it's not very often that we give you faceted drops like this as well. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Now, have we still got some of these available, Deanna? Have they gone? I think they're about to sell out, I think. So if you are on the phone lines, just hold those lines. We'll answer your call as soon as we can. Right, now what's coming out, lovely? Ah, yes. Really? Oh, shall I go over and stand with Louise then? I'm going to go stand with Louise right now. Louise, did you know about this?
Yes.
Right, okay, we're not putting you on the spot completely then.
No.
These ring shanks are incredible. They are great, and I'm so glad that we've got you with us today, because I know you specialise in rings. Now, I'm just going to hold this here. Why don't you talk us through this kind of design? What is this great for? What kind of designs can you use this in?
Well, you can use it to make two different types of rings, really. You can use it to make a kind of clustery ring where it's kind of fixed, and I can show how to do that. But you can also make like a dangly charm ring. So you add gemstones with individual loops onto those loops on the top. So effectively you're attaching gemstones onto there in either one of two ways, either almost stitching it on or attaching individual loops.
Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'd like to see the kind of cluster design, I think.
Yeah.
We've actually had some of these before, which we've sold on our sister channels, and they just sold out. They unbelievably sold out. We had them in loads of different gemstones, which are absolutely gorgeous. And I can't wait to see this being made. So how do you start? What do you do?
Well, what you can do, and you can do this to either be fixed or not, but what the classic way of doing it is actually if you thread wire through the gemstone.
You're using the Aquamarine?
Yep.
There's a surprise.
I was given it. Which is really nice. And this is 0.6 wire, so you can get 0.6 even through those holes, because I was trying it to see what you could, and you can easily get 0.6 through them, which is really nice.
Perfect.
And then what I've done is just formed the wire up to the point of it, and then gone round the round nose pliers to create a loop, but not finished it off, because what you're going to do is hook it onto one of those loops.
I must just say very quickly, there is a problem at the minute with allocating the Aquamarine to your baskets, but we are working on it at the minute. So what do you suggest, Deanna? If people do want the strand of Aquamarine, what should people do? So the call centre are taking names and details, so there may be a bit more of a queue on the phone lines, but hold those lines, and you should be able to add it to your order. It just may take a little bit longer, so we are aware of those problems. Sorry, Louise, carry on.
That's okay. So I've looped it through the ring shank there, and then what you just do with the end is secure that around itself, and then do the same with the other end.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just securing that there, and then you'll pull that end up as well, and wrap that around, and that's effectively secured onto there.
Yeah, that's amazing. You can be quite forceful with it, can't you? You can be really kind of, it's amazing.
Yeah. So you'd neaten those up, but effectively if you did that, a couple on each one, you'd have a really dangling ring.
That'd be lovely.
But
that'd be a really nice clustering, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. The other option is to use a slightly thinner wire. So this is 0.4, and the first one I grabbed was green, but actually that would go with it. And what I'm going to do is secure it slightly to one of the loops just by twisting it together.
Okay.
And then thread on one of the Aquamarine, or any gemstone. It works with any shape really, you just get a different look depending on what shape you start with. Thread that right down, and then kind of hold it into position and take the wire through the loop again.
The same loop?
Yeah. I'm going to just cut that down just so it's easier to demo. Through the same loop. If I can get it to go in. There we go.
Right.
And then you pull that into position. And then what you can do is wrap it through the same loop or go through another loop. And all you're doing is doing a couple of wraps. and then thread on the next gemstone.
Oh wow, so it's much more of a rigid piece, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. And then you can decide when you put the second one on how you want it to sit. So you might want it like a chevron design all the way down. So you put that on there, thread it through the hole, and at this point it can go through either the hole that you've just threaded through or the original one, or any of the gaps created by the wire really. And then you just loop back around. If you want to really secure it, you can go over the gemstone, kind of over the edge, or even, I think with this you'd be able to get it through twice. Yes, you can.
You could actually do an entire ring with one piece of wire, couldn't you?
Yeah. I only cut it down because it was a bit unwieldy for demonstrating.
No, that's fine.
So then you might go back to the first loop and attach on another one, which is going to sit in another direction.
What wire is that you're using? 0.4?
This is 0.4. And I got it through there twice actually, so you would be able to get a 0.8 through these Aquamarine, which is really handy.
Ooh, yeah.
So then I might take this wire over here because I might want it to pull that way a little bit.
This is lovely.
And then you just start building it up really.
And it's good because the loops that you get in the ring are actually quite big, so if you wanted to do what you're doing, you kind of make the wire go through one of the loops 3 or 4 or maybe even half a dozen times.
Oh,
you can absolutely do that.
Yeah. And all you're doing is putting a few loops in between to secure it before you then put the next gemstone on, and you just build it up as you go across.
That is just gorgeous. You could get a really kind of a very professional looking piece of jewellery, couldn't you, just by using this kind of template. Now is this template, is this silver? 925 sterling silver.
Wow.
Wow, really? Oh my goodness me. It is. Now, imagine that silver ring. I've seen silver rings like that on the high street. I've seen silver rings like that on the high street. In fact, I've got my very own silver ring at home, which I wear every single day when I'm not at work. We don't have the silver weight for it, unfortunately, but you can imagine this on the high street, yeah? We all know what's happened to the price of precious metal over the last few months. I am really interested to see how this goes. This is coming to you in a size N to O, which is a size 7. A 10 loop, 925 sterling silver ring. Your price today.
I did my surprise face on camera then. Oops. That's really good.
You are kidding me. We're 100% sure this is 95 sterling silver. I cannot believe my eyes. Have you seen silver rings on the high street? Have you seen base metal rings on the high street that are more expensive than $9.95? Well, you're just going to be getting that. This is silver for less than £10. I can't even believe, I cannot believe that. I need to do a Control-Alt-Delete in my brain. I really do, because that just does not compute. In all honesty, I was expecting at least $29.95. It's $9.95. Did you say you did your surprise face on camera?
I did. I did it as you came back in.
Did we pull the same face, did we? I'm too busy looking at the price. $9.95. That is amazing. Louise, you must have done craft fairs before. You know that rings like this, if they're silver, they're not going to sell for $9.95. It's going to be way above that, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really chunky. The band on that's just, it's like 2 rings together.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's a good point. It is like 2 or 3 rings stuck together. It's absolutely amazing. Even if this was base metal, I'd still be saying $9.95. What an amazing deal! This is silver, 95 sterling silver. You've got to come in and get this. Amazing, and it's going to be. It's one of those templates which is going to make making that ring really, really nice and simple.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things people are, unsure about is making a really nice, neat ring. So with something like this, you can focus on making the design with the gemstones, and kind of take that fear away until you feel a bit more confident or whatever. But yeah, beautiful.
Now, the Aquamarine which Louise has used in this design is absolutely beautiful. There are still some of those available if you want to come in and get it for £17.95. And I think there were a lot of people on the phone line. Some of you hung up because you couldn't get through. So there is still some of those Aquamarine strands available if you want. That's amazing. And that, for £9.95, is just an absolute
bargain.
That is a bargain. Look, £9.25, yeah, you can see. Look at that. Just to prove. It's not obviously, it's not hallmark, so it'll have less than 7 grams of silver in it, but it says 925 on it. Can you see that? 925, that's 92.5% pure silver. Amazing. That is the silver you get on the high street. That is the silver you get with it. If it's sterling silver, that's what it's going to be. Amazing. That's great. Wow. It's been one of those shows today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go back over to the middle now before any more ridiculous deals happen and Louise and I pull the same face. I know. Stop showing me the peanut butter. Jack is... Just kind of bring it here. Hang on. Can I? Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's peanut. My mouth, I'm salivating. I love peanut butter. I'm gonna have to do it, hang on. I know I'm on air, and I know I'm probably gonna get told off it. Okay. Guys, don't know. Oh no, I put the spoon back in. It's only just sitting on top of it. That means I'm gonna have a whole jar now. Peanut butter is not the best thing to eat live on air. I'll read this text out. Celeste in Essex. Hi Carol and all. I was wondering if anyone else thinks that my mum's favourite sandwich combination is very wrong. Marmite and beetroot. Ooh! Ooh! My oldest brother used to eat salt sandwiches. That's nice. My favourite would be peanut butter, honey and banana. Yeah, definitely peanut butter, honey and banana. Now, Marmite, as Claire quite rightly says, is amazing in sandwiches. Ham, coleslaw, spinach and beetroot sandwiches, amazing. I think Marmite and beetroot sandwiches might be amazing actually, because you've got the vinegary quality of the beetroot and the saltiness of the Marmite, amazing, gorgeous. What was that, Claire? Beetroot and burgers, yeah, amazing, gorgeous. What do you think about Marmite and beetroot, Louise?
I don't like Marmite, but I'd
Do you like beetroot?
quite happily have beetroot and cheese or beetroot and something else.
Beetroot and cheese sandwich, that'd be nice. Ooh, very nice. Salt sandwiches, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I've heard of people eating sugar sandwiches. Yeah, but I don't know about salt sandwiches. That's slightly strange. That's slightly strange, Celeste, but you can tell your older brother that, yeah, we all think that's a little bit weird. Anyway, right, now, that peanut butter was absolutely delicious, amazing. Right, black agate. Oh, no. Well, this one here. Now, this is a little bit cheeky. And I think this one has slipped through the net. If I'm being honest, I think this one has slipped through the net. Now, how about if we were to take all the hard work out of Jewellery Maker for you? How about if we were to do that? Well, we've done it, haven't we? We've done it. So we make 95 sterling silver chain with gemstones on. So we've taken all the hard work out for you with that. Yeah. So we've reduced the amount of time it's going to take you to make a piece of genuine gemstone jewellery by making those gorgeous chains. What about if we were to make eye pins for you? Well, we've done that. We've made eye pins for you, so you don't have to physically take the time to make the eye pins. You know, we've done that for you. How about if we make a ring finding? Well, we've just done one for you for $9.95. We've made a ring finding for you, so all you need to do is attach the gemstones on. How about if we were to show you a piece, and I don't know how on earth we've managed to do this, and you're probably never going to see it again. It's going to be a really, really special deal. How about if we were to offer you the gemstones, the findings, in a piece of jewellery? This is effectively a necklace you're going to be getting here. Now, don't ask me how this is on Jewellery Maker, but it is. I would just get it if I were you, because we've actually done the hard work for you. You could literally, if you're going to be doing a craft fair, you could buy a few of these and just sell them on. Couldn't you? Now, black agate graduated faceted rounds. Have a look at these. Same kind of quality you'd always expect to get from Jewellery Maker. Gorgeous quality, beautiful lustre, beautiful faceting there. Gorgeous, gorgeous and graduated there, looking absolutely beautiful, stunning. And you've also got your finding here. Now, it's not 95 sterling silver. It's a screw finding like this. Look, see, unscrews like that. You could actually, if you wanted to, you can actually see how that's been attached onto the end there. Okay, so it's got the beading thread on there as well. Okay. I'm going to be honest, it's something which I've never seen on Jewellery Maker before. I've never seen us give you the chance to come in and get a necklace. We've done everything for you, including the jewellery making. I mean, is there anything else we could give you? Well, we could give this to you for a really, really amazing price. I'd get it in your basket now. Here's your deal today. Oh, where are the graphics? $7.95. What are you doing today, Deanna? Right. We have made a necklace for you. We have made a necklace for you. So you don't need to think, how am I going to set these gemstones? If you want, you can just wear it. 250 carats of black agate graduated faceted rounds in a necklace for less than £8. Absolutely amazing. Like I said, these aren't, it's not a sterling silver clasp on here. Do we know what this clasp is made out of, Deanna? We don't actually know, but I assume it's probably going to be a base metal. It's $7.95 for a necklace. Louise, I've never seen this done before, have you?
No.
We've literally taken all of the work out of making jewellery because we're now selling jewellery.
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous, isn't it? Like I say, I don't think we're ever going to be bringing anything like this again. It slipped through the net, but you know what? Take it apart. Take it apart. Modify it if you want to. Why not? Go for it. $7.95. Just go for it. If you want to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of these, speak to the call centre Live Help and just go for it at $7.95. Absolutely amazing. I think that's incredible. I think that's just great. Isn't that all? I am slightly confused at that price point though, Deanna, because we've physically made the jewellery here. It is ridiculous, but you know what? Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Get it in your basket. Like I say, it's black agate with a base metal finding on there as well. Just incredible. Well done. That is absolutely amazing. Hold those lines. If you want to get some more of those, speak to the call centre Live Help. If there are any left, add it to your order. So, challenge. Shall I go over to Louise for this? Now. Thanks, Jack. Thanks for the peanut butter. That was amazing. I don't know what it is about peanut butter, it's just the peanutiness and the butteriness. Now, so Louise's challenge today was an absolute legend because it was a kit. This is a kit which has never been played before, but it's a kit which is very retrospective in the fact that we are looking back to a classic. We're looking back to a kit which is unbranded. We're looking where with the new kits you get branded elastic, monofilament and elastic. This one doesn't have branded spools at all. You get 3 strands and you get 25.95 sterling silver findings. Would you like to see your gems? This was Louise's challenge. I think you found it very easy today with your challenge.
Oh, thanks.
She says thank you. That's all right. That's okay. So, hematite, 8 by 3mm in diameter, 300 carats. Gorgeous quality. Gold and obsidian plain rounds there, 80 carats, 6mm in diameter, looking gorgeous, you're looking beautiful, baby. Then, carnelian, 520 carats in total, 16 by 12mm in diameter. The length of time it has taken to get these gemstones from the mine to the gemstone rough market to here today is amazing. It's weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. These gemstones would have almost definitely been faceted in China and then sent over to us by boat. It takes weeks and weeks and weeks for us to bring you qualities and a kit like this. So, 3 strands of genuine gemstones. Like I say, this is one of our old style kits. It's never been played before. Look at your findings. 25.95 sterling silver findings. Here they are. The amount of emails that we've had and the amount of people who I've spoken to who said, can we just have just 1 or 2 of the kind of old style kits? We've got it here. We've got it here. 10 print beads, 10 head pins, silver ball head pins, 2 pairs of shepherd's hook findings and 3 bot ring clasps and jump rings. This is a great kit. It's one of our original design kits. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. The gemstones are absolutely superb. Great for this time of year. It goes great with a 2-for-1 deal on the red agate that we bought you a few seconds ago. You get your monofilament, your beading thread and your elastic. And all of this today for the most incredible price, £14.95. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. Now, Louise has been busy. Shall I pop over to Louise? I'm going to pop over. Now, was it nice working with a kit which is a classic, an old style kit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Like saying hello to an old friend. Oh wow, look at what you've done here. Always amazes me, does Louise. Sorry, what was that, Lovey?
Played around with the shapes.
You do, this is it. Think outside the box. Playing around with the shapes of these gorgeous hematites, because the hematite in kind of sorcery rondelle shapes.
Yeah.
And you said that you wanted to play with the shapes of these, so talk us through what you did here.
I've alternated, the bracelet at the front is just all kind of done button style, but on the chain here I've done alternated sideways and then through, so in opposite directions with the thread, and then through the same gemstone with 2 threads.
That is gorgeous. So you've got these effectively like buttons, and then on this necklace up here, you can see how you've used them in a totally different way. That's just incredible. Yeah. And you've, the carnelian's just beautiful. And look at the ring! Look at the ring!
Apart from that ring, the earring's just behind it, and the clasp on this bracelet, it's all just kit. And that was just a tiny bit of wire that I used, but the rest is kit.
So apart from the coloured wire here, this is all just made using the kit. That is absolutely, you've made so much jewellery here. And actually, I don't think actually using the wire has really made you create less jewellery. It's just more of an embellishment, really, isn't it? So you've made 2 necklaces purely with the kit. A couple of bracelets here, really purely with the kit. Earrings purely with the kit. That is amazing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's, for argument's sake, say you made 7 pieces of jewellery just using the kit. That is absolutely amazing. Isn't that gorgeous? What a stunning challenge. It must have been really nice working with the kit that is kind of looking back to the kind of old style kits that we have here. The findings are really beautiful, aren't they? The silver findings.
And having just 3 strands and working with the bead and thread makes you think about the designs. So yeah, it's nice to be able to do that.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, actually. Some of our new kits, you know, we offer you 100 findings, which is great, but you're almost spoilt for choice. But with a kit like this, where you have less findings, you know, the quality of the findings is absolutely superb, and the gemstones are superb. It does make you think a lot more about the design, doesn't it? Yeah, fantastic. It's a great kit if you are a beginner. £14.95p, great kit if you are a beginner. They're absolutely superb, just gorgeous. Now, hold those lines. Do get involved. There's some beautiful jewellery there. Thank you so much, Louise. I love these. They're really, really contemporary, aren't they? Just stunning. Now, I've been told we've got another strand of aquamarine. Shall I go over to the middle again? Tell you what. In, out, shake it all about. Right, okay, here we go. So the reason why I'm walking funny is A, because I'm really stiff from the gym yesterday, and also because there are loads of lights and cables. Now, I didn't know we were going to be doing this. This has just appeared by my side, which is great. Right, okay. This is the same kind of quality of aquamarine that I've just showed to you. In fact, I'll prove it. These are, I have no idea what that was. These are bicones, my all-time favourite shape for gemstones, absolutely 100%. There's something about the bicone shape which just appeals to me. I think it's the fact that you get this incredible angular quality, and each one of the gemstones, whether it's onyx, whether it's agate, whether it's tiger's eye, if it's faceted into a bicone shape, I think they look like diamonds. They're absolutely beautiful. These are bicones of aquamarine. Look at those gorgeous sizes. The shapes are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? With the faceted drops that we just bought to you, still some of those available. If you want to add those to your order, go for it. You've got a great quality here for tiaras and a great quality here for tiaras as well. Absolutely beautiful. These are centre drilled though. Now, I've no idea how low we're going to go. I didn't even know we were going to be doing this strand today. This is absolutely brilliant because I think the last aquamarine strand went so well, but we did have a few problems with it. We're bringing you another one, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, we all know, as I said earlier on, this is easily one of the most coveted forms of the beryl family. You get iron qualities inside the gemstone which give it this beautiful blue colour. It's a fine balance between being blue and being grey. This is the blue, this is the baby blue colour that aquamarine lovers look for. This is absolutely that tone. Very, very close to a kind of a Paraiba tourmaline kind of tone as well, which is another reason why I think it's so popular as well. It's a brand new strand for you to add onto your order today. There's already these starting to go on the web and on the phone lines, because I'm sure on the web you can already see the price. I've no idea how low this is going to go. Give us a call when you can. Your brand new strand of aquamarine today. Your deal, 6mm strand of gorgeous, gorgeous faceted bicones, £14.95p. That's amazing. So they are slightly smaller than the pretty much briolets that we bought you a few seconds ago. But if you want to add both these onto your order, speak to the call centre. I'll have help. These were £17.95 and these are £14.95p. What an amazing deal! I think a really, really good thing about aquamarine is not only the point that Louise raised earlier on, which is the fact that it's a really feminine blue actually, but also the fact that I think it looks great with gold findings, with silver findings, with rose gold, with copper findings. It's one of those blues that seems to go with any kind of colour of precious metal, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's because it's the muted edge, and it is edging towards the grey side of blue, kind of almost like a duck egg blue sometimes, but
yes,
that's why it'll go with so much.
Yeah, yeah, it is. You're so right. It's just a wonderful, wonderful tone you've got running through here. Absolutely beautiful. A wonderful translucent gemstone. If you were to put this in dangly earrings or in a tiara, anything which is going to allow the gemstones to have lots of light flowing into them, then these gems are going to glow. Absolutely beautiful. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Less than £15 for an absolutely superb deal today. Well done. Lots of you there on the phone lines, lots of people saying yes, which is great to see. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Now, already today, we've bought you 2 strands of Aquamarine. This one here at £14.95p. We've also bought you another strand of Aquamarine. This one here for £17.95p. We've bought you tons and tons and tons already today. We bought you Louise's Challenge today for £14.95p. This strand here was for £17.95p. Okay. We've also bought you our gorgeous Tiger's Eye strand. The Tiger's Eye, now it's £8.95, £7.95. Tiger's Eye was £7.95p. Absolutely gorgeous. This one has sold out at the minute, which is great to know. Absolutely beautiful. We've also bought you green cracked quartz, which was just the most unusual green. It was absolutely beautiful. Just incredible. How much was the green cracked quartz, my lovely? We're just looking at the price there. £8.95p. I've never seen a strand of quartz like this, and it's like the best quality peridot we've ever seen. But if it was a strand of peridot, it would be about £29.95. You know, leather. You know, would nowhere near be under the £10 mark. You've also got beautiful black agate in a necklace, which is the most incredible and the most just kind of just get it in your basket, because I don't think we're ever going to do anything like this again. Black agate in a necklace with your base metal finding on there. That was the most amazing price. Was that £7.95? £7.95p. If you want to add that to your order, just go for it. We've also bought you, is Ed still in the gallery? Oh, he's still there. Okay. We've also bought you amazing wire deals. We've also bought you the most incredible 2-for-1 deal on red agate. We've also bought you the chain deal, 6 metres of multicolour chain for less than £20. An absolutely amazing deal. Incredible. For £19.95p, 6 strands, 6 metres, I should say, of multicolour aluminium chain. It's light, it's versatile, it's incredible. Add it to your order. Well done to every single one of you there. Absolutely beautiful. We bought you 2 brand new kits. We bought you Luck Be a Lady, which, oh my goodness me, this was amazing with the beautiful moonstone in it. Can't remember how much that one was. Was it £29.95? £24.95. £24.95 with the gorgeous pink moonstone in there, as well as the smoky quartz and the white quartz. If you want to add any of these to your order, speak to the call centre for live help. The next kit, which was called Forever, which included gorgeous gold-plated copper wire. We took that all the way down to £24.95 with the carved roses of beautiful jasper in there as well. We've had loads today, absolutely tons. Louise, what has been your favourite part of today's show? Your favourite strand or kit or bundle? What's been your favourite?
I think I really love those carved roses.
They're gorgeous.
They're just really different, and even just one of them adds a bit of, you know, definition. I mean, I went a bit elaborate with them in the donut, but yeah, just even one of them as a ring or as a 2 in a pair of earrings is just going to stand out, and it's not the norm of what you're getting.
It is a stunning kit, and those carved roses are all carved. Very, very different to faceting gemstones, a lot more labour intensive, but my goodness me, it's just stunning. And to bring you a kit, including these gorgeous carved roses for less than £25, amazing. There's still pieces available if you want to add them to your order. Speak to the call centre for live help. It's been the most amazing show today. When are you next in, Louise?
Late show next Monday.
Late show next Monday, is that going to be me? Yes!
Yay!
Yay! Brilliant! I'll see you on Monday. Brilliant. And it's your next wire workshop on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Jenny, oh brilliant. Oh, that's going to be hilarious. Jenny and Tina are in tonight. Oh, God help us. For the late show, which is going to be great. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Louise. It's been a great show today. Thank you very, very much. I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, guys. And we'll see you next Monday and Tuesday. Bye, Louise. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to walloffame Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage where you'll be able to see all the products